Yo, it has been a while. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Yo, Weapon Wheel is officially back. It's been like 4 weeks. I don't even know if I know how to host anymore. I don't know if I know how to do this anymore. I might be rusty. How y'all doing, man? Shit, y'all coming through? You know, the gang had to get a little vacation, spend time with the family. Jack had to go to the strip club, finally lose his virginity. You know, light stuff.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Sound like you in the shower.
Taking the shit, dog.
Oh my gosh, this guy, like, this guy, man. Hold on. Remember that time Jack put a video of him in the Discord in the shower, taking selfies like a light-skinned nigga? Crazy. Crazy. Like, who raised this man? Alright, so everybody else should be getting in here by 6:30. Come in here, make sure everything was set up and working right. Cycle Gamer is gonna be on today.
Why?
You mean why, sir? Why you hating on my guy, fam?
He the homie. He retarded though.
Oh, no. Jack could just be hating on all Xbox dudes, man. They told me y'all scared. Y'all, yeah, they might be on to something. Told me you PlayStation dudes acting real scared and frightened, shaking in y'all boots. Are you afraid of the dark vibes? Getting cycle in here. The Adam to the move been acting real zesty over the past month, by the way. Been in a lot of Xbox podcasts. Been feeling himself. Kid Smooth is like he's like a Pokemon or a Yu-Gi-Oh monster that gets like a field boost when he has more of his kind around him. That's how he acts. Like he gets like a field advantage and he like his attack power goes like up to like 3,500 if he's around those of his kind.
Congrats, Jack Move.
He's in he's in the bathroom taking a dump.
Oh yeah, he would like to take a shit. Oh man.
The Chiefs really ran it back. Crazy. Crazy hours. Going on with y'all though, chat? How y'all been? Hey, Omega. I don't want to hear no more stories about you canceling going out to eat to watch Weapon Wheel, bro. Stop doing this.
I had to get damn bubble guts, yo.
Go
Hey,
out.
bring Omega in here, dog. Where you at?
Nah.
That Omega Zio, bring that man in here, bro. He got heat for these Xbox.
He got heat for them every week for no reason.
Good. They've been talking crazy, especially the one in here.
I've been keeping it 100. I've been keeping it 100. I told you 2020, like I'm ready. I'm ready.
You ready for what?
I'm not. Here's the thing. When 2013 happened, I was on the sidelines.
Oh man.
So
now you in the game.
I'm in the game, dude.
But you know the final score gonna end up being the same, though. Right?
I don't care. As long as I did some damage in the process. Like
you ain't gonna do too much, man.
Jack move here. You know, Jack move.
Here's the thing.
Jack move. I'm gonna keep it real for you. Right. Let me keep it real with you, right? Right. You having a black bond year right now. You know how the year that the Eagles won the Super Bowl and shit. Right?
I like how you saying that.
No. You know what? I said congrats. The Titans. You know they got me feeling the type of way, right? So
hold on. I don't know if I want your blessing. Hold on.
No. This might be your year, right? This might be your year, right? In terms of like other things like sports and shit. But I'm telling you, this year for Xbox and PlayStation, oh no, it's mine. So you know what? I'll put the Super Bowl, like, you know what I mean? I'm not in the playoffs. The Titans might go to the Super Bowl. They might upset somebody, a couple few teams, right? They might just do that. I could live with that if I could get the dub this fall.
and likewise. All right, well, there you go. I'll take a Super Bowl if Xbox come out and do good. Hey, listen, man. That's a fair trade-off. You got it. I'm with that. Oh my God, what is this?
What up, Joe?
Can y'all hear me? Happy New Year's, everybody. What up?
What up? Happy
man,
New Year.
it's been a while, man.
I shouldn't ate them ribs, bro. I got the bubble guts, yo.
Oh man, you gonna stay?
Shit.
Did you do that like around last year New Year's, or you did the same thing, man?
You know, it'd be like that sometime, man.
Oh, man. You know you got trash eating habits.
I had to check out this new food. I had to check out this new spot, man. You know, the ribs kind of good, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. And little beans with and all that.
Oh, yo, ribs and beans. Now you asking for it?
Yeah, I'm tripping right now.
Mm. You know he's
testing your tolerance.
Hold on, why you do a sniffing sound with that BG? Hold on, bro.
I'm sick.
Oh, okay. I thought you was like you was trying to smell it through the.
Oh no,
I'm
like,
sick. It's like you were trying to say where you was like.
No, I'm sick. I've been sick since Friday.
So you're weird. All right, cool.
Yo, Papa John want to know if you got that Patreon message. I guess Jack got to play something fire.
Man, listen, I'm gonna try to get that done next week.
The last one, yeah, I got that.
We all got a lot of games. Look, it's the new year. We all got a lot of games we need to catch up and play on this Patreon.
Yeah, Jack got the bubble guts because he's been eating out of panic. You know, he got a lot of reason to be panicking. PlayStation dude shaking in their boots. I heard. That's what I've been told.
Nah, absolutely not.
Shaking in their boots.
What, that second year Xbox?
Oh yeah, they PlayStation fans worried because they ain't announced the PS5.
Yeah, they hear the Xbox footsteps. That's what I was told.
Stupid shit.
Xbox footsteps coming through and you know putting fear in people's soul.
I fucks with Smooth, but Smooth, these Xbox dudes, they ain't. I ain't gonna even say it. I don't like using hate terms. Just know they some.
I'll be shutting this shit down today.
Bond, nobody ain't got time for your
Thank
shit,
you,
dude.
Bond.
Get out of here, bro.
Thank you,
Like,
yeah,
Bond, you're completely irrelevant.
Oh shit!
I'm just like, I really don't want to waste the energy, so I'm gonna just tell you that right now. You know what I mean? Like, anything you got to say don't really matter. It really don't.
First of all, you got 2 weeks to play me one-on-one, or you automatically lose.
I'm gonna catch that dub anyway. I don't care. I'm waiting to the what you call it. I'm gonna hold out. I'm holding out until I really need to get in there. But
you got till January 31st.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Ain't no problem.
Also, what's cool? Are we live right now?
Yeah, we are.
All right. Look, this Xbox shit is like fucking Lizzo and the body positivity movement.
Well,
this is fat acceptance. This is shit acceptance, bro. Being subpar, anemic, and abysmal didn't all of a sudden just become a good thing. Y'all got to come through before y'all can talk that shit.
Crazy how Lizzo catching slander in regards to Xbox.
I know, right? This is crazy.
How the hell Lizzo get put in this?
Her fat ass was in the news again today.
Jesus Christ.
God forbid a fitness expert tell her that her 5'10", 308 pound ass will lose some pounds.
What did she do that Twitter was killing her like that?
She just be doing a little bit too much.
Yeah, she was. She definitely was. When I saw her on the table, I said, "All right," with the shirt cut out, with her ass cut out the back. I said,
I thought that was Jimmy at first. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, oh, you thought Lizzo was me? Damn.
Yeah, I'm like, what you doing at the Lakers game, fam? That's some good ass tickets. I'm like, wait a minute. All right. My bad.
But you know what, Smooth, you're right. I'm not gonna say much. I don't really need to say much. I am very relevant, not irrelevant. You know why? Because I'm gonna change my name from Black Bond to Bookie Bond. I'm gonna let my bets talk for me.
I like that. I like that right there.
Bets talk for me. And right now, Smooth,
I'm on Bond. I'll tell you this. I'm probably on par to lose like 1 out of our 5 bets.
1 out of 5?
Yep. Yep. I feel good.
I'll make you a bet right now. You lose more than 3.
Yo, you gonna make a bet on the bet?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a bet right now that you're gonna lose at least 3 of these bets.
Gambling Wheel Podcast. Here we go.
Bet on a bet.
Smooth, you good?
No, I'm not gonna bet.
We have 5
current. I'm confident.
Smooth. Okay, Smooth. We have 5 current bets, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said how many do you think you'll lose?
1.
I'll bet you that you'll lose at least 2.
This is
I'll bet you that
betception?
you'll lose at least 2.
Yeah, this joint crazy.
Wow.
We'll bet that she'll lose at least 2. I'm confident that she'll lose at least 3. 3 out of 5.
That's a good bet.
Yeah, that might be a good bet for you, Smooth.
Good bet. So, Smooth, if you're thinking you're only going to lose 1, I'm saying I will bet you that you will lose 3.
I think that's a fair one.
That's kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Tripling the odds you are claiming to have right now, Smooth.
All right, before we start, can you just run those bets back so I know? I got.
Okay, but Smooth. Before I run these bets back, I'm gonna ask you real quick. Why were you so confident you would only lose 1 bet?
Because only one of them really relies on me.
All right, well, hold on. Let me open up my let me open up my spreadsheet. I got my spreadsheet for Smooth right here. You know,
this man on PowerPoint Excel.
All right, BG, I'm put it up for you.
Man, got a
You
spreadsheet.
can put this on the screen. There we go. There you go. Get that up for people so Smooth can see.
This is
Now,
crazy.
Smooth, I am proposing that you will lose 3 out of 5 of these bets.
Let's see here. Ooh, that first one probably a L. Let me see.
Jack, shut up.
Oh man, this is crazy.
You're confident you're only going to lose 1. I'm saying you will lose 3. So I'm tripling your chances right now, Smooth.
All right.
I don't know if they can see that, but
Let me take a picture of this.
Yeah, I see 2 L's on there already.
Oh man.
You see 2 L's? Where?
Yeah, dog. Them 90s.
I don't see any L's right here. I don't know what you're talking about, Jimmy.
Ooh.
Nah, them 90s not gonna happen.
Halo Infinite 90.
After the first 50 reviews, like normal.
Oh yeah, no, I feel real good.
So
The only
Smooth, you good? You feel like you're gonna win 3? You're gonna win 3 or 5?
Will I win 3 or 5?
Xbox,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I think you'll win 4. I think you'll win.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably lose like 1.
All right, so this is a bet that you'll win at least 3.
All right.
Wow, so that's another
What's
bet on
that?
top of
What's
those?
another $60? What's that?
Yeah, I'm right now.
Damn.
Smooth will win 3 out of the 5 prior bets.
Yo,
on my book.
Yo, somebody got to arrest this man Bond for what he just did. This man is a real life bookie, bro. Like this man is a loan shark, bro. This is what like Al Capone did to dudes in the '60s, bro. Like what's going on?
Hey man.
So you got the Halo Reach bet.
So
You can
Smooth
win that one
will
too.
win 3 out of the 5 bets consisting of bet 1 through 5.
But wait, yo, Bond, you still think he's gonna win the 120 FPS bet?
I don't know.
Hate to see. All right, let's do these intros.
But here's the one thing: he's not winning. He's not beating me 1-on-1 in Halo, so he's already down 1.
Yeah, I figured you was gonna say that.
Let's do these intros. 2 more people are supposed to be coming. But let's do these intros. All right, Black Bond.
Bookie Bond.
Okay, you got it.
We are rebranding in 2020.
All right.
We setting out here. I gotta think of a slogan, but welcome everybody, new year, glad to be back. I thought Andy Reid was gonna blow it like he normally did, but Big Red, turn it around. As my friends say, that game looked like a bad game of Madden, where controllers and windows would have been broken.
All right, Jack move.
What's good, everybody? Hope everybody had a good holiday, man. I'm doing pretty good right now.
Oh, you ran all over those motherfuckers.
Hey, man, you know what I mean? King Henry, salute to the Titans. But, yeah, let's get to it.
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J-Mega Games, we here for 2020. Happy New Year's, everybody. Let's get it.
And Smooth.
What up, everybody? It's the best bot.
All right. So, Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 221. Make sure you hit the like button. We're on SoundCloud. I don't even got my shit open. We're on SoundCloud, Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. So make sure you can listen to Weapon Wheel Podcast on those.
We're also on FanDuel and other betting platforms.
Yeah, check out the Weapon Wheel Patreon. Like I said, hit that like button so you can help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Get a little bit more exposure. And yeah, so we can get right into
that
these.
like button too, guy. 2020, the way videos get shown is through the like button.
Right.
So you want the podcast to grow, to be seen more guests, whatever. Hit that like button.
Right. Jimmy, you're typing hella loud.
Yeah,
Oh, my fault.
All right.
Replying to the chat.
So here's what we gonna start with.
Andy Reid out there, stunned.
So there's been rumors for a while of a new Switch model, but it seems to be very real right now that there's gonna be like a Switch Pro, I guess, coming out in 2020.
This really the first topic we starting with?
Yeah. Why are you disrespecting Nintendo like that?
I'm just asking, man, because we've been gone for a while.
I need a new Switch, so hopefully I can get Smooth on our bet with that one, so I can get another one.
I'm actually excited about this because my problem with the Nintendo Switch, besides the fact that like I don't like I like its games, but I don't want to play on a screen. But when you blow it up on the TV, it looks terrible. So I might like this.
The rumor specs don't even make sense for a Nintendo platform. Though it says something like 4K output and all this. Nintendo is not releasing no fucking 4K.
Output does not mean that the games will render.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's bro. It don't even got Netflix yet. What the fuck is it running in 4K?
Well, they might be getting Netflix soon.
No, I don't see it happening. I don't believe the leaked rumor specs and all that. I don't know. I don't see it happening. I really don't.
Hey man, it's looking real. Even if it's not like capable of 4K, it's looking like it's a real thing, and it might be capable of 1080p.
I mean, they got to put something out because this PS5 and Xbox Series X are coming out.
The funny thing is the specs rumors it might not do 1080p.
No, it's still not gonna be able to run the new games coming out.
I don't know because you know what the problem is. The Xbox might be helping out the Switch right now because Xbox is keeping their games cross-generational.
Yeah, true.
Who knows?
Well, all right, we don't gotta spend too much time.
I
on
thought that
that.
was just for the first year, though. I thought that was
You
just
copy,
the first
you
year.
copy your fourth Switch, BG?
Is there any features
Maybe.
or before we switch on to another topic? Is there any changes or request? Like, if you were designing the Switch Pro, like just say you wanted to buy one, what would you change about that would make you want one more, or that you think they should improve upon?
Improved UI,
We need them trophies.
on system messaging, achievements.
I'm talking about the hardware itself. That's all. The things you're mentioning can all be done on the old hardware.
Well, of course, run better performing games. Their games don't run that well right now. Some of them.
I would really like the right analog stick to be in the raised position. It is too difficult on your hands to be.
I agree with that.
Well,
I agree with that.
I don't like the way the Joy-Cons feel at all, so I wouldn't even.
I don't either, but I feel like holding the Wii U tablet where the sticks are raised and parallel is way more comfortable than having one stick raised on the left and the other one lowered on the right. Jimmy, does your right hand like cramp?
Yeah. That's why I said I agree with
it's
you.
Not comfortable.
Yeah,
it's not comfortable
because of the positioning. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like typically, I would like the Xbox controller better than the PlayStation controller because of like the joystick layout. But you're using Joy-Cons; you're not using a full grip.
Exactly.
Outside of that, I would just like a sleeker device. You know, I think that the screen should cover most of the unit as opposed to a piece of plastic. It just looks like. To make it just look like a more modern device, not a children's toy.
Make it look more like a tablet, yeah.
Yeah, and I would like a proper D-pad, not this button thing.
Yeah, I agree with all that. Definitely that.
The D-pad, like, people are like, oh, would you like to play Mega Man and have it on the go? I'm like, yeah, but I can't. That D-pad, it's not even a D-pad, it's 4 buttons. Let's be
honest. It is literally 4 buttons shaped like a D-pad.
It's not a D-pad. Outside of that, I would like buttons. I'd like them to add Bluetooth into it. They should put a camera into it, to be honest. I mean, that'd be a front-facing camera at least if you're streaming or doing video, things like that. I would like it to have like more features akin to like what the Vita and the PSP had.
And not be smaller.
Oh, not be smaller?
Yeah.
Well, see, if you look at the front of the Switch, it could be a little bit smaller, but even still have a bigger screen if they fill
if the bezel was gone. The bezel
there you got it. See, Jimmy? We're starting off to a good 2020, Jimmy. That's why I like
I
like.
All right.
Nobody.
They got to change it anyway because there's like bootleg designs of it out there now anyway. So they have to change the design somewhat. There's too many people ripping it off now. Those Korea brands.
Yeah. I guess they could do something with the shoulder buttons too. I mean, they're not terrible, but
they're not terrible.
Sure, they could improve it.
Okay. Nah, I don't really have anything else. I mean,
what generation will that Switch be considered?
It's just going to be an upgrade of the current one.
I still disagree. People still tell me
like, about that argument that was on Twitter the other week.
Dude, this is crazy.
So what y'all say? It's a 9th gen. Y'all say the current Switch is a 9th gen.
It is a 9th gen, but they don't want to call it.
What is the current generation we're in?
Yeah, it's 8th, right? It's 8th gen. It's 8th gen.
Yeah, but they're saying Switch is 7th, right?
No, they said Switch is 9th.
Switch is Nintendo's 9th generation console.
It is.
But it's competing in the 8th generation of consoles. For example, Intel, their 14th generation, where they are, I think they're on their 14th generation of CPUs. They have 3 different successive processors within one generation. You can have more than one product in a generation. Intel just didn't go 14, 15, and 16. They had 3 processors in the 14th generation. But whatever you call it, we are in the 8th generation. So whether it's their 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, whatever, the Switch is competing in the 8th generation.
That's what makes it that though.
Because it's the 8th
because
generation.
we are in the 8th generation of consoles.
Hey, cycle up top, BG. You got to drag them down.
Is that an acceptable answer? Everybody,
I think it is.
I mean, I consider it an 8th generation console. So
like I said, they could have a 9th and 10th generation console. That's cool, but it is competing within the 8th generation of consoles. Now, let's say Nintendo doesn't make a new console out of the Switch, then their 9th generation console will be a console competing in the 8th and the 9th generation. It just goes like that.
Cycle, you just got to unmute yourself, and then you could talk.
I mean, we've had plenty of consoles that have competed in multiple generations. I mean, If you think about it, the Genesis competed in the 8-bit generation and the 16-bit generation.
Yeah.
Same with the TurboGrafx 16, which came out before the Genesis, I believe.
So Nintendo gets away with it. Okay.
They don't get away with it. It just is what it is.
Hold on, BG. I just realized something.
What happened?
Did you just tell Cycle to unmute himself when he deafened too?
Yeah, he deafened
He's
himself.
deafened. He can't hear you.
Yeah,
He literally can't hear you.
Oh, that's his fault. He's
Hey,
not.
Ron, deafen yourself like motherfucker. What?
I mean, Jimmy, think about it. The TurboGrafx 16 came out in '87.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was playing Nintendo up until like the 90s. Like, I wouldn't consider 1987 technically a generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would still consider like that time the 8-bit generation of gaming.
But the reason I asked that is because if the new Switch comes out, the Pro version, and it comes out with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, is that still going to be considered the same Switch generation, or is it going to be a 10th generation?
Yeah, gets confusing, doesn't it?
Right.
It honestly really, with the way technology changes nowadays, where we can upgrade and firmware and change like that, it honestly doesn't really even matter. That's the better question. Does it really matter?
All right, well, keep that same energy for the Xbox, because that's not what y'all was saying.
I didn't say that Xbox wasn't a next generation console.
I'm talking about
I felt
confusing and all that stuff.
I felt like the Switch only became part of the current gen when it surpassed the Xbox. That's the only reason why people do
That's a
it.
good point. The energy did come off like that, though.
No, it's always been part of this current generation.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
People wasn't saying
It
that.
came out in 2017.
Yeah, he's right.
How you come out like 5 years after the generation start and still be a part of the generation?
The
Like,
purpose of the Switch is to take your current generation games on the go, not your next generation games.
Wow! So now that's officially
your bond,
okay.
your bond. That was epic. Actually, I
agree. I see you the energy switch, so I agree with you.
that was the whole argument. But I'm saying, look, that was the whole argument of the Switch. Will it be able to play current generation games like The Witcher?
That's a shift,
whatever, on the Switch. And I'll be the first to admit, I didn't think it could play all these games, but it can play a lot of them.
Smooth might have a point.
But again, the bigger question is, at this rate of change in technology and upgrades, and where we don't have to wait 5 years for a new system, they can just put out a Pro or a Scorpio or a Plus, or a XL 3DS.
I just want the same energy when the Xbox Series X starts launching.
Well, what are people saying about the Xbox Series? That's not a next generation console?
No, because they're trying to bridge the gap, and cross-gen and all this stuff is holding it back and all that stuff. So just keep the same energy.
Well, that's just a fact. Because let's be serious.
I mean, that's always been a fact, though. You can say the same thing about console and PC games back. That's just it is what it is.
Right,
but here's the point. Here's the point of that. Somebody made this stupid thing like saying, do older graphics cards hold newer graphics cards back? In a way, yes, but in a way, no. But here's the thing. When did the Xbox One come out? 2013.
2013.
Series X is coming out in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is anybody gaming currently on a 7-year-old graphics card?
Yes.
Who?
I don't know anybody.
I mean, if you go to Steam,
there's plenty of people that's still on like a 660 or 5.
Yeah, there's people doing that.
When are the 500? The 500s. Okay, let's see.
Listen, the people who brag most about PC gaming are on super old graphics cards.
Bums.
Yeah, they're on. They're
1060s.
They're playing on like Hewlett Packards from like '95.
They're playing those stupid games like what is those stupid dungeon crawler games they be?
Yeah, they be playing them all that game like Mike.
Those are the PS4 Pro.
I'm playing CS:GO at 720 frames and 1000 gigahertz.
They be playing the text command games. That's what PC gamers, bro.
Those aren't current games, though.
But that's what the dudes that be defending
like 120 frames.
All right, so we're talking about 600, 700 series cards. Who is still gaming on 600 and 700 series cards?
Well, I'll tell you. Can somebody? What is a GT like 710?
That'd be a 700 series card.
Oh, that's number 2 on Amazon's bestsellers in graphics cards.
Don't let it.
Link me that, Smooth?
Number two bestseller. You said
Nigga,
that's-
What's the exact name of the card?
MSI Gaming GeForce GT 710 2GB GDR3 64
yeah, that's it. That's it. 2 gigabytes.
710?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound surprising to me at all. Like that's how PC gamers behave.
Smooth. Are you kidding me?
What is it? What you
That's not even
found
a
out?
gaming graphics card, dog.
Oh, what is it?
That's just like to get audio output and stuff from a computer.
Oh no!
I asked you what it is.
This guy.
Why didn't I ask him what is a GT 710?
He didn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
So it's a sound card. It's
It's not a sound card, but it's just something basic so you can get like HDMI ports and like just general video processing. This thing's not designed for gaming.
But it's a graphics card, yes or no?
Yes, but not all graphics cards are designed for gaming.
Oh, wait, so it is a graphics card.
Okay, no, look, I looked it up.
Hold on, what?
The top graphics card on Amazon right now, it's an XFX Radeon 580.
Yeah.
That's number one, right?
For
That's a modern card.
For $160.
That's
Yeah.
a 580 is a modern card though.
And behind that is a 1660 Ti.
All right, that's because my thing was from January 5th. So
let's be clear, both of those cards are trash.
All right, let's say. But the 580 released in 2017.
And it's a trash graphics card.
Regardless of its trash, it's not 7 years old.
All right.
And what's the Nvidia's card? 660?
Yeah,
Or
16. Yeah, 660. 1660 Ti.
Yeah.
So the
yo, my
1660.
mic really bad. My bad, guys.
Oh, you're good.
No, you sound fine.
All right, hear me.
Which is the one that's equivalent to like the laptop.
I got that in my laptop. That's what I have in my laptop.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
This card came out, let's see, March 14th. This card's not even 2 years old. So again, my point is proven that nobody is gaming on GPUs that are 7 years old. And that's my thing. We're not just talking about one Xbox to the next Xbox, one graphics card to the next graphics card. We're talking about a difference of 7 years of technology. Now, if they were to say Series X games will be played on the Scorpio and the current, that'd be different. But we're talking about a 7-year-old piece of hardware, which could be any piece. It couldn't even be gaming. It could be a 7-year-old phone. A lot changes in 7 years, guys.
Well, let's go right into the Xbox and everything. So got the report that the first year or first 2 years of the Xbox Series X, there will be no exclusive games. It's going to be all cross-gen games. Some people think this is a bad move. Some people think it's positive. I mean, it's dependent on how you want to look at it, because it's definitely consumer friendly. I don't think you can deny it's consumer friendly.
There's pros and cons to it.
Yeah, it's consumer friendly, but is it business smart? I'm not sure if it's business smart.
It's more business. Go ahead, I'll get
if because some people will look at it as, okay, if my current Xbox, if I have Xbox One X, right, and it could play all the games of the Xbox Series X, that is not necessarily forcing my hand to buy an Xbox, the first 2 years. Some people will look at it like that. Some people will look at it as, if the Xbox Series X can play all the games, the past Xbox can, and all the new ones for the first 2 years, I might as well upgrade now anyway to get what may be some residual benefits from the new console. It's literally like, you could see it either way. Up against the PlayStation 5, it is more forcing people's hands. In the PlayStation is like, no, there's going to be exclusives there, like at launch, that you can't play no other way. So they're forcing people to migrate to the new console, and Microsoft just cares more about the ecosystem. They don't care how you do it. They're just trying to make themselves accessible. You just get it how you can. We don't care what you play it on. Just play it.
I got an opinion about this real quick.
We need to let Smooth go first. That way we can respond. That way we're not wasting time saying when Smooth going, let's go again. So Smooth, go ahead. What's your feelings on this?
I have no feelings on that.
You've been damage controlling on Twitter, so you got something
Here's the thing.
to say.
All right, so my issue is everybody else's issues with it. The narrative.
No. Not talking about everybody else's issues, Smooth. What's your issue?
I don't have an issue. That's the thing. My issue is when everybody makes an issue. Once I saw it becoming like a story, like, oh, this is a problem, and how it was being sold, like Xbox, it was so funny. Xbox Series X having no exclusive. It's just the wording, the headlines.
Smooth, I'll go, and then you can rebut. Because if you don't have any, you can rebut mine. Then if you don't have any,
go. Yeah, I'll just rebut anybody that agrees with this fuckery.
I think there's pros and cons. The pros are for their current business model where they're trying to gain subscriptions and build the ecosystem. It's good because there's no lapse. People can keep playing the games. You don't necessarily have to buy an Xbox Series X. You can play the games on your Scorpio, your original Xbox, your SAD, your PC. Another thing a lot of people aren't thinking about.
Okay, cool.
Another thing people aren't thinking about is how big of a difference are the games going to be from the Xbox One X and the Series X? There might be a vast difference from the original Xbox to the Series X. There's going to be a difference between the Xbox One X and the Series X, but do we know how big of a difference? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You might have an Xbox One X and be like, the Series X is out, but like, is that a big enough leap for me to go from the Xbox One X I just got last year for $500 to the Series X in 1 year? Maybe, it may not be. I don't know. Bottom line is, console gamers will buy games for games, not upgrades. We've already known this. The cons are, if you're somebody like Hard 8, just for example, you want the cutting edge everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want everything designed around the latest thing, the most cutting edge thing. And let's be real, Microsoft's games, already with better hardware with the Xbox One X, did not look as good as Sony's offerings on lesser hardware. It's probably going to be something similar when Sony's solely developing on a newer platform where Microsoft has to accommodate for 3 different pieces of hardware.
So what's the
one which has a far lesser lower common denominator.
Okay.
I believe most people said it's like they're developing for the Series X and it's just gonna scale down. That's what some people are claiming.
Yeah, that's what I personally believe that they're doing.
That's what Microsoft said they was gonna do, right?
Yeah, that's how they put out their dev kits. Their dev kits are at the highest end, and then they have modes for downscaling of if you want to go, because otherwise there's no point of like giving them pretty much new dev kits and stuff like that.
All games can be scaled,
they're gonna replace the dev kits, their Xbox. They're not gonna be working on the Xbox One X dev kit to get the Xbox One X. They're gonna be using the Anaconda dev kit.
Are we still calling it Anaconda when it's
the Scarlet dev kit? the dev kit is actually
what is this thing? A Scarlet, a Series X? What is this thing called?
Well, like the system is called a free Xbox, but I was using its code name.
Now this is kind of confusing.
Yeah, I still don't know which one is which. I just call it Series X. Oh.
Yeah,
that's right. That's the name. That was just me.
So the Series X dev kits then.
Yeah, Series X dev kits will be used for Xbox One, like just like the remember the Scorpio dev kits or the Xbox One X dev kits. They replaced the original Xbox dev kits.
I just got one thing to say about this, right? Now it's 2020. It's time that people stop pretending to be upset, okay? Now, if it's 2 things we should not look for from the Xbox platform, 1 is exclusives, 2, good quality games, right? So it don't fucking matter what the fuck. It don't matter what the fuck the game. If it come out on a TI-83 calculator and get up, who gives a fuck? Okay, it's gonna be the games are gonna be bad, people. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Now, what I will say is, I think they should cut off support for the OG Xbox One. I do feel that way.
Eventually, they will.
I think they should, even though they say they would never do that. I think they should, for business sake. How about that? But yeah, I don't give a shit about this.
Eventually, they're gonna have to. I mean, they said this a long time ago already that all the games are going to be cross-platform throughout the, throughout the duration, whatever it is. But it's going to get to a point, like cell phones, it's going to get to a point where eventually they're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to do the OG Xbox. It's going to get to that point.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true. Now, my beef is what everybody's overreaction is that people act like we didn't spend the first 2 years of the PS4 and Xbox One with just cross-gen games.
We didn't.
Multiplats.
We
but
did.
not first party.
We didn't.
Not first party Smooth.
Forza Horizon 2 came out on the Xbox 360. Rise of the Tomb Raider came out on the Xbox 360. Titanfall came out on the Xbox
PlayStation
360.
can't relate.
Those aren't for
Little Big Planet 3 came out on the PS3. Persona 5 came out on the PS3.
But there were next.
No, I'm just saying, bro.
Knack. They
Killzone.
That wasn't possible on the PS3 for
Killzone, Knack, Infamous, Drive Club. None of those games were on the old system.
What? But yeah, that's what you named like 4 games, and 4 games. What was that? 2 years that passed.
Right,
No. But think about the amount of time
Sony...
in the 2 years. That was what 2 years that had passed between all those
games.
Right?
Did Sony put out in the beginning that were also on PlayStation 3 and PS4?
Wait a minute.
Little Big Planet 3, MLB The Show. Persona 5. Well, actually, Persona 5, that's new. And that was still on PlayStation 3.
Hold on. One thing this generation has told us is that anything can be played on anything.
Yep.
If the Switch can play Witcher, then anything can be played on anything. Even though it didn't have the same graphics, it didn't have the same resolution and all that shit, it's able to be played. Anything can be played on anything at this point.
But yeah, that's true. But you don't necessarily. You want to use that against, if business from a business perspective. No, you don't want to do that.
This is
terrible from a business perspective.
This is the problem. That is not the issue. The issue is, like BG already said, these games are gonna have a lead platform, right? And that's why people was complaining about the Xbox One X, because they always said we developed this game with the OG Xbox in mind, Xbox One, and we scale it up to the X. But what people wanted them to do was develop the game for the X and scale it down. You see what I'm saying?
But the thing is that you got to think about when the X came out in 2017. So a lot of those, remember, 2016 games in 2017 weren't developed primarily for the X. That didn't happen until like the freaking until pretty much these years, 2020, the 2019, the 2018s and stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if the news came out, if they said it, they wouldn't be upset about it. If they was scaling them down.
Can we go back to what games Sony made for PS4 and PS3?
It was about
Name them all.
It was Little Big Planet. What was the other one?
MLB The Show, game. Persona 5.
They don't develop Persona 5.
But somebody told me it was
Little Big Planet 3 wasn't developed by a first party studio either, though.
True.
So it's basically a sports game.
Yeah, that was the only one. And my thing is like so you had absolute reason, buy a PS4 like software wise, and it's like I just think like I think you should at least make Halo Infinite, because all it takes is one game. You don't have to.
That'd be a PR nightmare.
That's too much money. That's too much money.
Now it would. It's too late to go back on that.
Because look at what the shit that Phil said. He said. Matter of fact, he said there's no generations. If you own an Xbox, you can play it anywhere when you want to play. He can't go back and.
It's too late now.
Especially with no game like Halo, it's a wrap.
It's too late now, but that's their fault because contrary to what people say, oh, I'm not buying a console for one game, they're liars. Like let me tell you, they're liars. If it's the right game, people would absolutely buy a game for one console for one game. What did I
buy PS3 for? I bought it for Demon Souls.
That's what I'm saying. Like even if you made everything else like even if everything first party and third party was cross gen, just make Halo Infinite. That enough would make people like, you know what, I'm going all in.
All right, let's go down the list right now. You bought Nintendo's for Mario. You bought Sega's for Sonic. We all bought N64 for Mario, right?
Mm-hmm, I guess.
I bought N64 for WrestleMania 2000. But
there you go. You bought it, but you bought it for an exclusive.
Yep.
What do most people buy PS1s for? Final Fantasy 7?
There was
Metal Gear.
I'm just talking about for us. People could have bought them for different reasons. I bought mine for Final Fantasy 7.
Well, that wasn't a launch title.
It wasn't, but that's when I bought the PlayStation.
Okay.
I bought mine for Metal Gear.
I bought mine for Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
I didn't have a PlayStation 1.
I bought PS2 for Grand Theft Auto 3.
I bought a PS2 for MGS2. Even though I didn't like it.
I bought the GameCube for Smash Brothers. I bought the original Xbox for Halo. I bought the 360. I didn't get the 360 until It was either Gears or no, it was Gears or Halo 3. I forgot which one. It's probably Halo 3. Bottom line is this: you got to have a product that people cannot get anywhere else. Push something.
So you're saying exclusivity isn't bad? Okay,
It's always.
But
bad.
you name games that came out a year, 2 years after the console.
Not in all cases.
In most cases,
they were still exclusive though.
Sonic, Mario, Super Mario Mario 64. Those were Halo. Those were all launch games.
I mean, the point is you can't.
But
get
I'm just saying. The point is, people are getting invested into a system because it has a game that cannot be played anywhere else.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I was Matt Booty and I,
Jesus, that name is crazy, dog.
If I was Matt Booty and I worked at Xbox, I'm not telling y'all this. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Look,
I'm not telling y'all.
Marketing for a long time, and that's something that I just would not do. That's just something you just don't do. You don't. I mean, you do. I mean, say something like that when you're talking to. Like, I don't think their ears are to the ground when it comes to this gaming shit. Like, if it was, they wouldn't be talking like that. They wouldn't say certain things to gamers. You know what I mean? Just certain things like that you just don't say to gamers.
Because people already assume, like, listen, okay, the first 2 years, we know what it's going to be like. It's going to be a lot of cross-gen stuff. We assume that already. But then you go and tell us, oh, not only most of it, all of it. Why? Nah, like
they painted themselves in the corner.
I'm
Honestly,
not telling y'all.
My whole thing is, let's just say, even if this is the case, I don't even think they should have said anything about it.
But
that's what we saying.
This is what happened, though, right? This is what happened. They fell down really big. The only way they could garner any type of respect was to go all out. They couldn't take no half measures. They had to guarantee all this shit that they wasn't able to fulfill. I think Grind My Gears, Jazz, he said this stuff. They spoke in absolutes when they shouldn't have. Now they fucked. They fucked completely.
Yeah. And here's the problem, right? They said games will be made for the Series X in the second year or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Specifically.
So let's just say a game comes out the second month of the second year. You're gonna have people complaining, oh, well, all these games used to come out on all the other Xboxes, but now 2 months later, we have to buy a new Xbox.
Well, at least now they can say they told you.
Yeah, it's true, but you understand what I'm saying. People are always going to find a way to complain. They just made it into a position, so now they know where people are going to complain, where they could have just eliminated this from the beginning and just said, look, we're moving forward.
And I feel like we're so far in console generations, people should have been forced to accept this is how it works by now. We shouldn't be having to treat consumers
7 years.
Yeah,
yes.
We shouldn't have to treat consumers with training wheels. Like, hey, listen, in a couple of years, we're gonna put out a console, and you can't buy everything.
You got to think about the demographic they talking to, BG.
But I mean, on top of this is all about money in general, because third-party developers been doing this for a long time anyway. When it comes to their games, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about keeping your same people, people that you've had in your ecosystem already, and keeping it on for a couple of years until eventually people start. Like, this is always happening with third-party developers. Microsoft was just taking that same concept and putting it on there.
You know what they should do, like you said, Cycle. And the thing that PlayStation actually got criticized for, they should give it a cutoff date. Do you remember when they announced a cutoff date for Drive Club a year in advance?
Warhawk, a lot of games.
Yeah, motherfuckers acted. I can't download that. Like, motherfucker, you got a year. Go download it. What the fuck you waiting? Like, they gonna still act surprised. Like, it's stupid.
So aside from that, there was the grand reveal of the Xbox chip, right? And with 8K on it.
God.
That started a party. That got the party going, right? Everybody excited about the chip with the 8K engraving on it.
I can't believe people are excited over freaking chips. That's out of control.
Hey man, it gets these dudes hype, and
repeating itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, listen. Last time y'all went on this whole chip crusade, it didn't work out too well, at least in my opinion. So I don't know why y'all getting excited about a chip necessarily.
I blame the guy from AMD. Remember, he used to, the little Asian dude that used to hold up all the chips and everything.
Yeah,
man. Look.
And then if y'all think y'all gonna be playing anything in actual 8K, y'all tripping. Okay, y'all don't even got 8K TVs, and those not gonna be consumer price for a long time.
Zaya's got one.
Oh man.
Is there even 8K content? That's a serious question.
No.
Well, like, probably pictures, right? Pictures.
You guys understand, any information of relevance to the next Xbox or PlayStation that come out, there's going to be excitement, especially for Xbox. So a chip told you more and adds more speculation about the next Xbox than a logo does.
Wait, Smooth. You just said tells us more than just says speculation. That's
I meant to say speculation because the thing is, when you see the chip, it's like, okay, how big is the chip? Like, how many transistors? Okay, so we're gonna act like nobody wasn't doing that shit when
Bruh, most of y'all niggas can't read.
I'm not talking about.
Y'all don't know what the fuck a transistor is, man.
Bro, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about in theories of media outlets, the digital foundries, and all that stuff.
A lot of them dudes silly, bro. Come on, bro. Let's keep it 100, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving you facts of what comes out when you do that. I feel you. That's what I'm telling. I'm not saying that. Hey, but that's what it does. It's information that people can use to speculate and create content with it and create clicks.
So
go ahead. Go ahead.
Clickbait. I'm asking clickbait.
Oh yeah, clickbait. Yeah.
All right.
Because the big talk is we've been seeing more teraflops on Twitter more than anything now, and then it always goes back to the teraflops conversation.
I feel like I'm reliving the bit wars all over.
And
this is crazy.
And ain't this what they supposed to do though? Ain't they supposed to? They're not supposed. Why?
Because the last time they showed a chip and wore shirts that said, "I just witnessed the most powerful console in history." Y'all got shit like Sea of Thieves and Crackdown 3.
Exactly.
So you got to weigh the negatives with the positives. Just wait to see what happens.
We can't say the beginning of every generation is about power, and then when all of a sudden when Microsoft was trying to talk about power in the beginning of the generation, now it's like, come on now.
But okay, how are you displaying power by showing a chip that say 8K, but it ain't gonna output 8K for real?
Like,
you know what I mean?
Look, if they talked about the power, right, and they immediately right after showed some games that like. I got no problem.
At the Game Awards.
I got no problem. Because you remember
at the Game Awards.
Because look, what I don't remember when, like, how it went last generation as far as like the time gap from, like, I don't know, when Sony confirmed the specs, but I just know in February of 2013, I think it was, we saw Infamous, we saw Killzone, and these look like next gen games.
But even before that, like, we was getting articles about how powerful the next console, and there was a lot of debate on Infra-G and all that kind of shit. Like, I remember that shit. Come on now.
After they revealed the console, they revealed Hellblade 2. So,
they
showed Halo. They showed Halo.
Hellblade 2 looked good on PS4.
No, that was the first trailer. The second, have you seen the second trailer? E3 2019?
But there was no gameplay displayed though, Smooth.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Halo.
Not gonna play those. Hey.
That was kind of scarce. It was.
Type in Halo Infinite gameplay.
I remember a dude like I guess walking. That's all I remember. I don't remember.
And Hellblade the original looked great on PS4, PC, and when it finally came to Xbox, we been new, bro. Like, but we haven't got anything like new necessarily. We got Master Chief coming out the closet or whatever he was in, some sleep chamber. Like okay, well we ain't see no in game.
I'm still waiting on.
I don't see any Smooth. Stop eating. I don't see any gameplay. I just see a bunch of cutscenes. Smooth.
No, watch the second trailer with the guy. Watch it. That's gameplay.
He was watching the hologram and shit crying. What was the gameplay in there?
Now there's no shooting gameplay, but it's like
what were they doing?
When you check his HUD and all this other shit, look left, look right.
All right, man, you got it, bro.
Okay,
you got it, bro. Are you crazy, motherfucker? Hey, this man wilder today, yo.
Listen, they just got to show something how they're using it, because we all said the reason why we think y'all falling for the the dog and pony show again is because y'all did the whole thing where it's a monster, it's a beast, and then y'all got Sea of Thieves and fishing and chasing pigs. So that I'm just saying.
Not to mention, Sony did the same thing too with the emotion engine and how it can run Final Fantasy VIII in real time. The ballroom scene, it couldn't. And then we had them bull crapping about how it could render Toy Story, and it couldn't. Again, the chips really doesn't matter. It matters what you did. The N64 was more powerful on the PlayStation 1. The PlayStation was more capable of doing different.
All this shit is smoke and mirrors until we see gameplay. Dog.
Exactly. Yeah. Facts. How many times we heard Jenny, you gotta
he's typing this shit.
Oh, my fault.
But it goes back to remember how much we heard I forgot it was last generation's graphics cards or 2 generations ago. We heard how much better they were and how much more performance they were. But in reality, it was only performance in revelation to VR. It wasn't actual like real world gaming performance.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, it's 35-40% fast. Like, oh, that sounds good. But yeah, it's only like it's that much faster, but like it's only if you're like in VR or something. For real world applications, it's only like 15% better.
All right, so now the PlayStation 5. So CES 2020, they had a short PlayStation part of it, and we didn't get any new information. It was the same information that we got from the Wired article. You know, SSD, haptic feedback in the controller, you know, that type of stuff. The PS5 logo. No real information, you know. It looked like they just kind of phoned it in, like, oh, this is a Sony CES press conference, so we gotta talk about it a little bit. We gotta mention something, but we didn't really get any new information that we didn't already know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's typical CES. That's what I expected from the event.
Exactly. I was gonna say, like, what's up?
No, the best thing about CES is watching all these PlayStation fanboys live reactions.
I don't understand. Okay, this is the thing, though, right? I don't understand. They've never really. I don't think they've ever revealed a console. Let's see. I could be wrong about that, but
I didn't expect anything. Like,
Xbox is the only console.
The original Xbox.
You sound kind of low. Yeah, you kind of low, Frameless.
Yeah, mic kind of.
Yeah, like I didn't expect a console reveal. I didn't even expect any games, right? But I thought it was pointless for you to even do it. That was my thing. Like, why are you doing this?
This is the thing, though. CES, they pretty much they always come out and talk about PlayStation. Usually about like the numbers or like, you know what I mean? They don't really just come out like, oh, these are new games that's coming out. They always talking about like other shit, you know, consumer electronics, TVs and shit.
They should have kept it at that, Jack.
They could have. I agree with that.
Because that's cause I'm sitting there watching like, oh, they really finna talk about some shit because he built it up. And then he can sit him with the logo, like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's 106 million PlayStation sold, 5 million VR units sold, 103 million active users, 1.15 billion PlayStation 4 games sold, and 38.8 million PlayStation Plus subscribers. And then, you know, the hardware-based ray tracing. This is for the PlayStation 5, Ultra HD Blu-ray, 3D audio, haptic, you know, and Ultra SSD and all that. So that was what we got.
I mean, that's cool, man.
So,
I mean, I don't know.
It was a chip, and then people were arguing about, oh, who won? You know, with the logo versus the chip. I'm like, none of y'all would. Like, what are you talking about?
A bunch of meaningless junk that doesn't matter if games.
All of it was meaningless.
It sounded like he was trolling, to be honest. Like, he said they worked hard and this and that, and here goes the logo. Like,
I mean, I didn't expect them to you know, change up the logo too much because, like I said on Twitter, you know, it's brand recognition. When you see that, you know that's PlayStation. So, yeah, what it is.
Yeah, people were actually thinking like they were gonna change the logo, or they should. I'm like, are you dumb?
They had that logo for like ever now. So
look, no. That logo reveal was,
huh?
That was bullshit. That was bullshit.
It was.
Everybody thought.
You know what? You know what's funny? Nah. You know what's funny? When they announced Godfall, the first PS5 announcement, if you go back to Weapon, I was complaining how they announced it with no new logo and shit. I don't know if y'all remember that. Well, they finally showed it, so there you go.
Now people cool with logo reveals. Come on, nah.
Ain't nobody
cool
with that.
Motherfuckers was retweeting that.
You got the Series X out there sitting on your head. You looking at the console. And you got a logo.
And you know what's crazy? And this was an argument in the community. That logo did more numbers social media wise.
Hold on. You saw 100 million PlayStations. So of course there's gonna be more people looking at that logo.
So okay. So
there should be more people mad at that logo.
That leads me to my next question. Why are Xbox fans running around talking about Sony shaking in their boots because they ain't announced a system?
Because y'all revealed the logo and y'all hiding right now, like y'all did in 2013.
Okay.
Xbox to come out there and say something that they should, so they could come clean it up.
Jimmy, you know they announced the PlayStation 4 before the Xbox One, right?
No. We talking about what happened at E3 2013. When Xbox came up there and they talked about TV, and PlayStation slid out there acting like they knew nothing about no DRM or none of that. We know what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
I'm the only reason I'm excited is I know a whole new era of freeborn fanboys about to come to populate the corporate slave awards.
But yo, y'all gonna talk about the E3 rumor or not? Y'all gonna just let
What's the E3 rumor?
That they might not show up E3 again.
Yeah, that's breaking my heart, man. That's the heart and soul of E3 ain't gonna be there again. The heart and soul.
I mean, they show that they don't need to be, right? Then they show
quick question for Bond.
Yo, they broke.
Bond, do you think anybody? Bond, I got a question for Bond.
Yep.
Do you think the release of these new consoles is going to bring back like YouTubers that were here in 2013?
No, it'll bring back a new wave of course.
Oh my god!
Every generation that births a new era of freeborn corporate slaves.
That's true. Like, yo, how many new insane people did we meet this generation? Oh my goodness, the whole new generation of them.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, Sony not being at E3, that's gonna. I wanted to go to E3 this year, you know, after not being there for like 4 years. But you know, if the heart and soul ain't gonna be there, I ain't about to spend money to go, man.
E3 about to be mid again. Hate to see it.
Big facts, bro.
Who the fuck tapped that?
Why wouldn't they go though?
I don't know. Like, listen, I don't care what nobody says.
Smooth.
Like,
can you like go one podcast? I'll make you a bet. Can you go one podcast without eating?
Oh yeah, I can do that bet.
You gotta be live on camera the times.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about.
Can't wait to play State of Decay 3 and AK. Oh man,
yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Listen.
But yo, go ahead.
Like, I don't care what nobody says, right? Okay, cool. E3 ain't what it used to be. You cannot be releasing a console and not go to E3 the same year, bro. And you can't do this. You can't do this. Like, E3 still hit different, especially console release years, bro. Like, okay, I get it. You got a platform and everything. You can do your own show. But E3 is different. Like, it still gets a lot of views.
It does. But I think they can get away with it if they wanted to. And I'm not saying I agree or I think they should, but they could definitely get away with it.
It's the competitive aspect that people really watch, that a lot of people watch E3 for, because like, okay, people want to watch E3 to see who wins it. So you get a lot of residual reviews when Microsoft is at E3 and Sony doing their own thing. It doesn't feel like competition. It's less hype.
You want them to talk to you nice. Say it. You want them to talk to you nice.
I want them to talk breezy to each other.
Yeah. You want them to tell you why you should give them your money.
Well, according to Mr. Ass Cheeks, aka Booty, he said he not into the competition.
Listen, cut it out. Like,
it's starting to look like that. It is starting to look like that.
He's not into the competition. So,
and listen, let's be real. There's a lot of people out here pretending that like they waiting on certain things to be revealed for them to decide what console they get. And listen, the people that we follow, who are hardcore gamers on like Twitter and everything, who in his YouTube community, they know what console. Full of shit. You know what console you getting, man. You're not like a casual gamer who
you know what that is, BG?
Fake neutrals.
Oh, absolutely. That's that. Hey guys, I'm neutral. I play everything. Please give me a like and follow.
Like, bro, you know what console you getting. Stop this. Like, I don't know anything about the PlayStation 5. I know I'm getting it day one.
Yep.
Come on, man. You don't gotta pretend.
Nah, they looking different. They looking different.
Series X. I'm not getting that shit.
What's up, Contra?
Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I'm about to say, who asked her?
No, yo, oh man.
Who just came in here?
That's Contra.
What's up, y'all?
How's it going?
Contra, what's up? Why you came in here talking crazy? What happened?
What? You said I don't know shit about PS5 and yet I'll get it. And I said the same thing for the Xbox Series X. We know a lot about it, but that don't mean I want it. So
oh man.
So what you getting? You know what you getting, Jim?
PS5, most definitely.
Okay.
Oh, we got another point.
There you go.
Nice high-res JPEG.
Hold on. Why do you want to get the PS5?
The possibility for backwards compatibility. I am on board.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Somebody actually said that.
No. But see, Contra, she's a retro gamer though.
No, I know that. I get why she said it, but
yeah, she a retro gamer. That's what her channel is pretty much all about. You know, like by the way, the retro community was coming after me. I had them butthurt. I had them boys.
Oh boy.
I had them boys tilted.
But you was too far into the woods. I couldn't even do nothing about it. So
yo.
That's actually a good question. Why does everybody want to buy each individual console? Smooth, let's start with you. Why do you want to buy the new Xbox?
Because it's the newest Xbox.
That's
Like I've been past the stage where I have to wait for something. No. New generation, I'm there.
Like wrong.
It's the new Xbox. They don't. All they had to do was announce it.
Wow. As long as you know what you're getting.
He's just a slave.
As long as you know what you're getting, I don't got a problem with that.
He said he didn't want to buy the new Xbox for any other reason that outside that was an Xbox.
What I don't get is why buy it if there's not going to be any exclusives for the first year? It's going to be like the PS3.
Oh my god!
That is true. That is true.
People have to wait before they finally get it.
Maybe because I don't want to play. If I know there's wait. If I know there's a better version of Halo Infinite on a console, I'm going to play that one.
I agree with
that. But you could play that on.
Yeah, I know, but if you're telling me I can get 4K ray tracing and 60 frames for the entire experience, then I'm going to go with that one.
What if the Xbox One X can do that?
The Xbox One X can't do ray tracing.
Okay, but what if it could do 4K 60? You think like buying the next Xbox?
It'll be dynamic 4K 60.
So hold on. Now y'all downplaying the Xbox One X ability. We gotta pause. We gotta pause because they was talking big. They was talking big shit about the Xbox One X. Not when the Series X coming out. Nah, that shit not capable though.
What picture? Yo.
No. I'm not staying. Ever since I've been able to buy my own consoles, I'm not being behind anymore. No, I will get the next Xbox coming. Sure. You know what's funny? You want to hear some real talk, right? I don't care if PlayStation games were cross-gen or not. Regardless, come September, both these consoles is out the door.
Thank you, Smooth.
I'm selling my Xbox One X, and I can hold out for about 6 to 8 weeks. And play all the games I don't play. A lot of these games that's coming out this year, I ain't playing on these current gen consoles. I'm not.
Spoken like a true neutral, goddammit.
Okay.
You called him a neutral, okay.
No, I'm
some craziness. I'm a
bias. I think I get where you're going. No bro vote.
I've been doing the same thing since I was fucking 13 or 12 or whatever. I buy all of it. If I can, I'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's always Xbox gamers with this mindset, ain't it?
What you mean? What you mean? Money. That don't mean I'm gonna just.
I just go where the games.
I play everything.
So what's wrong with going where the games at, Jack?
To purchase. That's all I'm saying.
Bro.
What's wrong with going where the games at, Jack?
You know how you truly feel.
Talk to him.
You go where the games. You forced to go where the games at, right? That's why you buy the PlayStation. If Xbox had games, you wouldn't be talking this rhetoric. You would be fuck PlayStation, Xbox day one. You would be out.
No.
That's the fuck you would. Stop this.
No, sir. I bought the Xbox. This generation is a prime example. I didn't feel like PlayStation had enough, you know what I'm saying, games to make me want to, you know.
But you bought an Xbox.
I bought both of them. I
know you did. Because even though you might have not liked Rezo Gun and that, but when you looked on the other side of so local, it's like we said, hold on, wait a minute.
Let me ask you a quick question real quick before y'all go back on topic. What's the last good PlayStation exclusive? When did it come out?
Oh man, that was 2018. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I mean last
good PlayStation was 2018. Stop this, Jack. Jack, I'm gonna need you to stop this cat.
Concrete Genie.
Oh
nah. Jack, stop this cat.
Jimmy. I got a question.
Yeah. I want to hit. I already know what you're gonna say. No.
Go ahead.
I don't you asked about Xbox exclusives. Get out of here.
I mean, no, that's not what I asked.
State of the case.
When's the last time Microsoft developed a good game that did not involve racing around a track?
I knew you was gonna say something like that.
Gears 5 came out.
Gears 5
and my answer already told you. State of the case.
Gears 5 is not a great game.
It's a great game.
Didn't it rate higher than everybody's game of the year?
It did. It did. Put some respect on Gears 5 name.
That's Stranding.
And Yakuza don't count.
Put some respect on Gears 5
name.
I'm
talking to people in the chat. They said Yakuza and Death Stranding.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Yeah, because they push out a Yakuza every 6 months.
You know what's crazy? The last time Microsoft released a banger,
that's not a Sony game.
Was Halo Reach, and we playing that now on PC.
That was a decade ago, boy. You sure about that?
So let me just say that I think the PlayStation 5 launch actually will probably be trash, though. which you know we shouldn't be surprised.
All launches are trash.
Not all of them.
Well, name me a good launch.
Hold on.
We ain't gonna go through it all over again. But
Name me a good launch.
Hold on, wait a minute. This is gonna be. I already see
PS2
what's
had a good
gonna happen.
launch.
I see what's gonna happen already.
No, PS2 did not have a good launch.
Hold
All
on,
the
wait a
Dreamcast
minute.
ports.
The bouncer, stop.
That was
Yeah,
fire.
PS2 has. Hold on, let me look at PS2 launch.
This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna predict the future again since y'all don't like me doing that. Both of these systems gonna come out have subpar launches. PlayStation is gonna get lambasted for this, right? They're gonna get roasted, criticized. I can't believe they launched this bullshit. Xbox is gonna get praised because they're trying, right? They're trying. They acquire studios. We got to give them time. Okay, cool. Just y'all wait.
How did you fumble that, you
bet
idiot?
against that.
That's gonna be the narrative. Now go on Twitter, you'll see it.
No, I need somebody to answer that question.
that one.
I need somebody to answer that question. Though. When's the last time a console had a good launch? Because I can't
first of all, look, hold on, wait a minute.
Xbox 360,
Dreamcast,
even the Xbox One. Like, first of all, that question is based on your opinion.
Wait, hold on. Someone said Dreamcast launch was garbage.
No. I love Dreamcast. I'm on board on the
Dreamcast was good because it had a Soul Calibur.
The last launch was Dreamcast.
Yeah, that's the only launch I can name almost in the history of gaming that had a good launch.
Nah, I made a mistake. Yeah, every single PlayStation launch has pretty much been trash.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Every single PlayStation launch has pretty much been trash. That's all I was gonna say.
I want to say, Bond, that's based on your opinion, but for me, this generation was awesome for Xbox as far as
launch
exclusive. I'm talking about the launch.
Trash.
So you can say it's trash, but for me, it had a fighting game I've been wanting for years and Killer Instinct.
A trash fighting
had
game.
A Forza game, a racing game, which is Forza.
Okay.
It had Dead Rising and it had Rise, which is the best graphically intensive game out there.
You played Dead Rising, still breathing, bro?
You really played
that just was giving niggas seizures all types of
shit. I enjoyed it.
The best launch Microsoft has had was the original Xbox.
But as much flack as we given it, they consistently have better launches than PlayStation. They just can't keep it up.
Nintendo never has good launches. Like, look, let's be real. Nobody has good launches because they're prepping their games for a new console. That just doesn't.
But Nintendo typically have like ideal launches. They launch about one game. It'll be good game. It'll be like
always launching. Y'all be wondering if they're gonna get support.
To be fair, they should have marathon out a sprint. So I mean, you can either blow your load at the beginning and fuck yourself over like Xbox.
Yeah, nobody's coming out with amazing launch game. It's just the way it is.
You gotta play the long game, man.
I mean, all I want to know, like I said, y'all went off track. All I wanted to know was when was the PlayStation 4 exclusive, since y'all keep bringing that up.
What was the last one you played, Jimmy?
Damn, when was the last time I turned on my PlayStation? That's a great question.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one that I played, I like Days Gone. I think that was in what, April?
Yeah. So
of last year. Yeah,
well, it's only been 12 days this year.
No, but PlayStation about to do some damage this year. So I mean,
yeah, they supposed to.
What I also don't like though is because Xbox's exclusives have been weak. It's shown that Sony can slack. So we definitely need Xbox, the new one, to show up.
I wish they would.
Sony would be slacking. Not slacking.
Yeah. Yo, is it true that Hideki Kamiya blocks anybody on Twitter that speaks to him in English?
No, that's not true.
Somebody sent me that, and he was tweeting out like, if you tweet him in English, he's blocking you. Okay,
that might be a new rule he got, but I ain't never seen that.
Someone sent me and look, he tweeted that out. Okay.
He disrespectful as fuck, but I ain't never seen.
No, he just blocked
that little short ass Eminem ass thing.
Smooth, how tall are you?
I'm probably taller than his ass.
How tall are you, Smooth?
I'm like 5'11".
No, I thought you were 5'8" last time. When'd you gain?
I'm not 5'8".
Yeah, how you 5'11"?
When'd you gain 3 inches, Smooth?
You ain't even got no neck, Smooth. How the fuck you 5'11"?
Oh damn.
Y'all
what's
niggas
going
crazy.
on, man?
Yo, so what's his name? Kofi and who was it on Press Start? Kofi and J-Main made a bet that with Ori and the Will of the Wisp versus Dreams, which one would get a higher Metacritic score? And J-Main actually thinks Dreams is gonna get a higher Metacritic score than Ori. Y'all insane. Let me just tell y'all, y'all insane. Ori. If y'all think Dreams is beating Ori, okay? And then I found Jay Barry. He was tweeting and I saw he was looking like a victim. So I hit him up. I was like, listen, you want to take the same bet? We could do this. So I got a $60 bet with Barry that Ori will get a higher score than Dreams. Metacritic.
I agree with that.
I don't think either one of them getting a 90. I think they're both.
You don't think Will of the Wisp is getting a 90?
I think it's gonna get a 88.
Hold up, BG. You think it's gonna get 90?
Absolutely. Oh no, I'm not doing this.
This is why it's not getting a 90, BG. Okay.
Hold up, Jack. Hold up, BG. You think it's gonna get 90?
I'm not doing this.
I got room on the spreadsheet for you too.
I'm not doing this. No, I take one bet at a time.
Smooth. Do we ever bet on Ori?
Nah.
You trying to go for 90, Smooth?
Hold on. Let me see where I predicted.
Okay, so Ori and the Blind Forest got an 88 on Metacritic.
This is why it's not gonna get a 90, right? There's gonna be way more people reviewing the game.
Jack, I need you to stop.
That's true.
Jack, you stop.
They're not gonna take a
Smooth. The last Ori got an 89.
Yep.
That means it could get a 90 for the next one.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get 91.
So
don't make the bet then.
So you trying to put down for a bet for a 90?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's 7 bets, bro.
Marking it down.
But Ori and the Blind Forest got 73 critics. That was 73 reviews.
Okay. So they've already made the bet. So let me tell you why it's not going to get.
Hold on, what's the new Ori called? What's the new Ori called?
Will of the Wisp.
It's gonna have more people reviewing it. Ori is not an easy game by default. A lot of people are that's gonna turn a lot of these game reviewers off, man. They're gonna play it and be like, I'm not fucking with this shit.
I agree with that.
So they're gonna be like, this shit.
Come to it off of the hype of the first.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, this shit.
Don't like it.
I mean, if we get to 10 bets, I gotta consult your web.
I ain't gonna lie. I got lost on the Blind Forest at one point.
I got stuck one time.
I got lost. I was like, yo, I have no idea where I'm at, but like I found my way. I don't think that's a reason to. I mean, that's not a reason, but they'll still do it. But and that game didn't have a difficulty. It was just one set scaling, I think.
No one. I think it did.
I'm about to release the book of Bond right here. We up to 7, Jack, now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's another reason why I think Dreams is not going to rate as highly either, is because a lot of that game depends on how creative you are, and a lot of these motherfuckers ain't creative.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna score as high as
The thing with Dreams is your enjoyment is dependent on what somebody else is gonna create for you to be maximized.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
A lot of people was rating the beta high, but a lot of people don't realize those are the kind of games that when it comes out, people might run from it after that. Like they might be tired of it. It could hit or it could miss easily.
Here's the thing. The previous game, like Little Big Planet 1 through 3, all rated above a 91. So if they pull off Dreams, it's the same studio. Like they could crush.
I mean, but Media Molecule didn't make all those games though.
I didn't know Little Big Planet 3 scored down.
Media Molecule only made Little Big Planet 1, Vita. They might have made 2. I can't.
They did make 2. They made 2.
Yeah,
they made 1, 2. Okay, so they made 1, 2, and the 1 on the Vita. Then. All right.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that type of Dreams is just the type of game that it depends. If it's not your type of game, you're just not gonna rate it highly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Though. That's like a niche type situation.
Ori is like, it's a Metroidvania type game where maybe it's like the platforming you like, maybe it's the the stylized art that you like. A lot of people gonna they suck us for that art and everything like that. So telling you that game getting a 90 easily.
I mean, I hope it get a 90.
I don't think it's gonna hit. It may hit 90, but I think it's high 80s.
BG, I can put you on there with Smooth, dog.
No, I won't be your victim. I'm sorry.
It's not victim. You're making a conscious choice.
You can continue to victimize Smooth. I'm gonna stay out of this.
Ori getting a 90 on Metacritic.
Whatever it gets is gonna be higher than Dream.
86 and 89.
Okay.
It's getting an 88, dog.
Let's talk about the retro community getting mad at me. You had people like
here we go.
Alpha Omega Sin and then Bad Gaming because I said that I don't understand why people still want to play games from 1995 and 2020, right? And then people
I mean, it's how you said it, because you made it seem like, why would anybody want to go back to playing those type of games when we got newer games that's out? And then I was like, well, I wanted to beat those games. So
here's my
problem.
It was
a misunderstanding.
Here's my problem. I like to go back and play old games, but you know what I didn't get? Sensitive over what BG said. BG, do you like The Witcher 3?
Nope.
Do you like Persona 5?
Nope.
Do I like both those games?
Persona 5?
No.
Why?
I hate being in the classroom.
He's stupid.
But let me finish my point. BG's opinions don't bother me. These beta males over the internet get bothered by everything.
And here's the thing: I purposely tweet things in a way to patronize people. Like I admit it. Like,
I noticed that.
Yeah, like I try to like talk down to you when I tweet things. Like it's just the way I tweet.
So you're a piece of shit is what you say.
Absolutely.
No,
right.
he's just showing how sensitive a lot of these beta males are.
Like yeah, do I understand why people want to go back and play old games? I understand. I could never do it because that's not something I enjoy really, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 games. But I understand why other people want to do it. But I'm still gonna make you feel like trash for doing it. That's just how I am. Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't like. I'm gonna make you feel like trash. But if you know, or if you're not bothered by other people's opinion, it shouldn't actually bother you. But
you know what's crazy about that, BG? I bet some people that gave you heat was probably some of the people that make fun of me for playing indie games. I guarantee.
No, one of the guys
I guarantee it
was had a nerve to try to get in an argument with BG, but he didn't even finish fucking God of War. I'm like, please have a seat. Sit down.
A lot of these dudes don't even finish games. Like
I told you, only girls and gay people say have a seat.
That
just proves my point right there.
You doing that to Trey?
Proves my point right there.
Yeah, that's funny.
I don't think she knows about Dr. Trey, but we have a doctor in the community who says have a seat a lot.
He got sued for malpractice.
Okay.
That is an insult that women and gay men use.
But people also like to say that.
I can stop saying it.
No, you're
fine.
a girl. It's okay. But people like to say that like the best games at those previous generations age very well or they're timeless. I disagree. There's some amazing games that came out that are trash now. If you play them now, they're trash.
I mean,
unless they're like RPGs can be timeless because it's pretty much menu scrolling,
story driven.
Yeah. Like, but games with deeper mechanics are terrible.
You know what this is equivalent to, BG? This is equivalent to people that like rap now that say Biggie and Tupac trash. That's sacrilegious. You can't do that, right? If somebody came out and did their favorite list of rappers that had fucking Migos on there and said Biggie and Tupac was trash, motherfuckers would have a fit. Same shit.
Like Roddy Ricch did some shit like that.
Yeah, Roddy, same shit. Even though they might be younger and they never even experienced that, they still,
Like there's some games like I remember like there's games like Metal Gear Solid. I'm not Metal Gear Solid. That game. Well, you could even say Metal Gear Solid. I don't think that's aged the best. Right, Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid has been trashed. Doesn't matter what.
Well, that's your opinion, but like
That's a very wrong opinion.
Trash game.
Metal Gear Solid on the PS1. Medal of Honor. A lot of people haven't played. Like I don't know how many people played Medal of Honor on the PS1. One of my favorite games. Everybody loved that game. Play it now. It's terrible. For one thing, you can't. If I remember correctly, you can't move and shoot at the same time. You have to pretty much stand still, and then you have to like aim almost like tank controls, right? It's almost like that. It's terrible now. Go look up gameplay of it. Siphon Filter. Go look up the first Siphon Filter. Like I actually downloaded that on an emulator and tried to play it. Garbage.
I mean, back in the day, that shit kind of played crazy if you think about it.
Yo, BG, I thought you brought a retro console recently.
No, I said I was gonna buy it. And then I I was like, what the hell am I about to do? Like, what's wrong with me? I came to my senses. I was bored. To be rude.
What were you about to say?
I came to my senses. A retro console.
A retro console. One of those retro consoles they got out.
No, I mean you can just borrow mine. That's it. So.
Yeah, yeah. And people run to bad gaming takes every time they can't argue their own fights.
Bad gaming takes is nothing but an our beta male cuck version. And
they so clearly biased in the shit that they tweet. That's the only problem I got with them, bro. Like they quick to tweet out some PlayStation Last of Us slander, but let it be some shit against Nintendo or Xbox. They all own it. Like
dudes are just a bunch of losers. They weren't even around to play retro games. They're complaining about
it. It's one of them new age PC gamers you be talking about buying. That's who run that account. Yeah, you can tell.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I seen Hard 8 get into a discussion with our dude. Oh, I never thought I'd say this. They're not even born in 3D gamers. They're not even born in broadband gamers anymore. They are born in HD.
Oh no, not that.
Born in HD.
Say it ain't so.
They don't even remember when gaming was standard definition.
Say it ain't so.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Oh man, they don't remember uploading. Oh, so they never even seen like super blurry YouTube gaming videos.
You know what the next thing is going to be? Born in
What?
60 frames gamers.
Oh no.
Yo, that's
They
crazy.
won't even remember what gaming was back in the day.
Well, early fighting games were 60 frames. Though,
Oh, but you know what I mean? I mean, like
Yeah.
the majority of
Yeah.
games. They're like,
Oh,
what?
I mean,
Gaming used to be.
GoldenEye is like a drinking game now.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
I can't play GoldenEye anymore; it's unplayable. But they'll be like, "Oh my god, gaming used to run at 30 frames."
Yeah.
Next, I mean, what's
Oh.
after HD? We had 3D, broadband, HD. What's the next thing?
Oh, you gonna be UHD then?
Oh, born in 4K gamers.
Yeah, you already know.
So Warner Bros. Montreal teased this new Batman game once again. That's been in development for like 5 years. It was a logo and a saying in French that translated to "Capture the Night," and it's still looking like a Court of the Owls game, or some people, I forgot what other people think it is. Maybe
Yeah,
some people
rumors
still think it's like a Justice League game, or
It's supposed to be a sequel to the Montreal version of Batman.
was that
A
Orange?
sequel? Ew.
The what was
The
the one
Arkham
that they made?
Origins?
Yeah. You know,
So it's gonna be a-
Arkham Origins.
So it's gonna
That's
be a
the rumor.
prequel
That's the
to.
rumor. That's the rumor.
So it's
They
gonna be a
need to get,
prequel.
they
to
need to
Arkham
get off
Asylum.
Batman.
That shit trash.
Because what Rand told me that the reason it's taking so long.
Rand,
Listen,
Hold on, we ain't going off Rand sources right now.
Listen,
Hold
y'all
on,
ain't
hold
gonna
on.
do my
Wait,
guy
wait a
Rand
minute,
like
wait
that.
a minute.
Oh god.
I fuck with Rand, but we ain't going off
Let me
his
hear what he
sources
said.
right
Let me
now.
hear what he
Wait a
said.
minute.
Y'all
What he
not
said?
gonna do my guy Rand
Wait
like
a
that. He's been right on a lot of stuff, and he gets one thing wrong, and y'all just throw him out. That's how y'all do my guy.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen.
Damn. He's shooting like he's shooting a good percentage.
Hey man, a coach can have one losing season. They might fire his motherfucking ass. Don't sleep.
But what Rand told me was that the reason it's taken so long is because they had started a Batman game, but they didn't like the direction it was going, so they completely scrapped it.
That's true with Damon
restarted.
Wayne. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Man,
That's what he told me, man.
That might be why it might not be a Batman game, but they did say that they scrapped some kind of Damon Wayne game.
And I know a lot of people got sources around here, but Rand, he's pretty solid.
I fucks with Rand.
Yeah.
I want like
This game
a
about to
Batman
be mid.
Beyond.
Batman.
I would like a Batman Beyond game.
I
instead.
wouldn't mind
But
that.
nobody knew if it was a Batman game officially though.
I wouldn't mind Batman Beyond at all.
I've only seen one episode of that.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, he's pretty much a Batman clone.
No, he's not. Oh,
That's his son. That's his son, right?
No.
No, if he's never seen it, he needs to watch that.
I want to see one of. I used to. I just watch.
You-
it.
Your TV taste is kind of weird though, dog. You be
I
surprised.
like Batman animated series. What you mean?
You need to watch Batman Beyond then.
Batman Beyond is like up there with that though.
That's a must watch.
I don't see how you haven't seen it,
I just watched one episode one. Now, like, what the fuck?
bro. I
I was
to
used to the other Batman, man. I don't know.
I freaking love Batman, so you need to fix that.
I like Batman too.
So you have to watch Batman, Superman, then the Justice League, then Batman Beyond, then Justice League.
I just don't feel like the Batman Beyond villains, were like just as good as the original.
Obviously, because the Batman Beyond villains were all original villains.
Yeah,
they didn't have like 50 to 100 years of comic history behind them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still play it if it was a game.
Pretty good though.
I'm tired of Batman games. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I agree, but Batman Beyond.
Same. Just like everybody keep making more Dragon Ball games. We don't need any more Dragon Ball games.
They play themselves with that though.
A Batman Beyond game could be good because it could be like half Batman and also like give us what we want in an Iron Man game.
Jack saying he tired of Batman games, but he about to solve them 300 Riddler trophies in this next one.
What'd you say?
All the Riddler trophies.
You know you.
Hey
you
man,
get
listen.
him
That's
Riddler
why I'm tired of, mate.
Yeah.
Tired of catching that motherfucker every game. And you keep breaking out. Shit.
All right.
Fuck you talking to, BG? What the hell?
My wife.
All right.
Asked me something. She's asking me something about the gameplay.
Bro, Smooth is on Twitter corporate slaving during the podcast.
Oh, that's why he been quiet.
I don't expect nothing
No,
less.
I'm not quiet. I was listening.
He up here retweeting things from Matt Booty.
Hey, so the Escape from Tarkov developers, they were responding to requests for female characters in their game, and they pretty much said it'll be a lot of work to put female characters in the game. They flat out said like, yeah, that'll be too much work for us. We're not doing it.
That's stupid.
I don't even know what game you're talking about. I think I heard of it before.
It's a PC game, Escape from Tarkov.
Is that like a war game or some shit?
It's a military.
PUBG, like a PUBG type of game, but more realistic.
Not that it matters, but I think Escape from Tarkov is only in first person, so it's one of those games you can pick a character, but you can't see him anyway. Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, it's like PUBG.
I thought it was
DayZ type of game.
I thought Escape from Tarkov is completely first person. Someone in the comments section.
I thought that was a part of Call of Duty.
Man, can y'all do research on these goddamn topics?
Yeah, y'all need to get.
I thought it was a part of Call of Duty.
No,
God damn it!
It's like a hardcore version of DayZ.
Y'all sound like gaming casuals out here.
I think one more goddamn time.
I'm pretty sure. Listen, I'm 99% sure this is a first-person only game. Okay.
It is first person.
Yeah, it's first person.
But what do y'all think about them saying it will be too much work to create? Like, is it really that much work to create a female character?
They kept it real. I think they kept it
Bro,
real.
it's a small Russian developer. This isn't EA. This isn't Activision. This is like 30 freaking Russian dudes that can hardly speak English working in fucking Chernobyl.
That's like a game in itself. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's called Stalker.
It's like a game.
It's called Stalker. You should play it. It's a good game. But the bottom line is this: the game has been in alpha for since 2016.
Yeah,
it is 2020.
Oh yeah.
Where were these complaints 3-4 years ago?
Go ahead. That game has been out for a nice minute. Yeah.
Me Too movement
Where
happened,
were these
sir.
complaints
But you know why? You know why? Because Twitch Stream must be playing it now. That's why.
My point is this: these people have never had intention of buying the game.
But they watch it on Twitch, so they want to watch women.
They're just SJW, feminist, beta male cucks like the rest of them.
Oh Lord,
body positivity, all that stupid shit.
So the Witcher Netflix series came out. I think that started while we were on break. And y'all know I hate the Witcher game, but I watched the show. I'm up to like episode 5, I think. I don't know how many are in the first season. But,
8.
Okay. Oh, so I'm almost done. I've enjoyed it, but they didn't make. I don't feel like they made this series for if you knew absolutely nothing about The Witcher. I don't think like this was like an entry level introduction to the show. In my opinion,
it was based off the books, not the game.
Right.
Man, it's so complicated to follow even if you played the game.
Yeah, it's hard to follow.
I thought I was tripping. I'm like, yo, I'm watching like usually even if I know nothing about something, I could catch on pretty fast because like I don't read like even shows that are based on books. I never read the books, but I catch on to everything. It was certain things like this like the chick that's Jennifer, right? And I'm looking at her. I'm like, I know she didn't look like this in the
because they replaced another ginger with a black person because gingers don't exist in Hollywood.
A black person?
No, Jennifer, the chick.
Yeah,
Jennifer.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about Triss.
She not Indian?
Jennifer is the blonde girl, ain't she?
Black now, though.
Jennifer is the Middle Eastern girl in the Netflix show, right?
Middle Eastern.
Jennifer is. What are you talking about, Jimmy?
Jimmy, what show are you watching on Netflix, Jimmy?
The Witcher. We're talking about The Witcher,
Push
right?
pause and see what it said at the top of the screen.
Jennifer is the witch or whatever chick with powers, okay? And okay, I'm guessing in the book her looks transformed based on the show.
Yeah, she keeps herself young.
Okay, did that happen in the Witcher games?
Yes.
Okay, so that must have happened in Witcher 1 or 2 because by 3 she was already looking like.
I don't think it's shown in any of the games. It's just implied that she's a mage, so she can stay she can take the physical form however she wants because she can just use magic.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't really.
You never really see any old female mages in The Witcher.
Okay.
Because Jimmy,
they can all just change their looks.
I was like, Jimmy, you kind of rush. You kind of look a little Middle Eastern.
That's what I'm saying. I'm listening to them.
Bottom line is, I did not like the fact that once again they replaced the ginger with the black woman, and I like Triss better than Yennefer. Fuck Yennefer.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay, now I know who you're talking about.
My issue was like I feel like there's some type of like disconnect between episodes because I remember I was watching one episode, right, and like I think one episode the dude he was with, the bard or whatever, he was like about to die, and then the next episode he was in the Geralt was in a castle with a queen. I'm like, how he get there? Like
They didn't put this show together. In my opinion, they just didn't put it together well. Like this shit just don't flow right.
What would have changed for the better is something simple. Remember Avengers Endgame? This is the location. This is the time period. This is the year.
Yep.
If they had simple time cards in the Netflix series, it would have been 10 times more watchable.
Yeah, because they also jump. I feel like they jump around with time in the episodes, right?
Like they don't tell you. They jump around, but don't tell you.
That's why I'm so. That's why I'm so confused. I'm like, is this the future or the past? What's going on here?
And then they have Siri playing herself and her mom, which kind of confused me at first too.
Yeah, I didn't get it until like the 7th or 8th episode. Like I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
That last episode, and that's the 2 last episodes messed me up though.
Yeah,
because the little girl is Siri. That's the little girl in the first episode, right? The princess, right? Yep. And then there's an episode where you pretty much he meets her parents, right? And then like the dude who's cursed, and then the other princess, that's their parents, right?
Well, you gotta watch. You gotta finish watching to understand.
We can tell you, but do you want to know? Like, ain't that spoiler?
But my point is, like, I'm like, that's why I was so confused because I'm like, this is her parents. I thought she's born already. Like, what's going on? So
the girl that's married, the girl that he's asking to be with, that is Siri.
All right, I'm just gonna finish the show.
You need to finish it.
It could have just done a little better job putting it together.
Yeah. No, there's a reason for it. You got to watch those shows to understand why that's like that.
All right. But other than that,
it's a bad reason.
Other than that, I'm liking the show.
The show's pretty good. I just wish they would.
I didn't like the end of it, but I ain't gonna spoil it.
Well, since the show came out, the retention on Steam has went up.
Yeah, people started
more
buying
and more
it.
people are buying the game. Yeah.
Notice how they didn't.
It's a win somewhere.
Notice how they didn't say the retention on PlayStation or Xbox or Switch.
Nah, Xbox went up too.
I know, just messing with you guys.
Because they're winning Games Pass.
Games Pass. How dare they put a top tier game like that on EBT?
Oh, Grand Theft Auto Game Pass.
Apparently, it revived the game on Xbox.
Oh, that was crazy how y'all gassed up GTA on Games Pass. Y'all wild for that shit, bro.
What happened?
So they announced GTA 5 was coming to Game Pass, right? And I saw dudes on Twitter, this is huge news. I don't care how you feel about Microsoft. Phil did a bang up job. Bruh, they doing all this, right? GTA was already on fucking PS Now for the same price. It's been on there for months. Y'all didn't give a fuck.
My thing was, who hasn't bought GTA 5 by now?
That's what I'm getting ready to say.
That too, but goddamn.
Like,
you know what they're going to do just to ensure that GTA 5 is the best-selling game forever? They're going to port that game to these new systems.
Oh, I hope not.
They're going to do it.
I don't think so. I hope not. So I'm with Jack. I really don't want to see that go through 3 generations.
And it's going to sell a shitload more copies.
Oh,
I'm gonna laugh when it happens.
I don't want that.
I'm not playing that game again, dog. I'm good, bro.
I'm good too, but people will buy it.
Oh, of course.
All right, this is good news. Jack Move is gonna like this one. Platinum Games received investment from Tencent to self-publish their games.
Oh,
good job. Tencent gonna probably end up buying they dumbasses too. They finessing the shit out them right now.
So we know that Platinum Games has had a little bit of financial trouble in the past, and most of their games were published by somebody else, and now they can do they can self-publish their own games because they got the bag. So
shout out to them.
Good news, right?
Yeah, so Tencent just gave them the bag for no reason. Yeah, they sold.
Really? I mean, it was either that
gives them a bag. Like
it was either that
publish your own games.
They probably wasn't gonna have to get acquired by somebody, and this is a false sense of safety, right? Because soon as they fall under hard time, Tencent, we got y'all, fam. This is just gonna come under this little umbrella we got. We working with all your homies. You'll be safer, and then they gonna have exactly what they didn't want. They're gonna be under somebody else fucking. Well, they already under somebody else.
When Kamiya blocks people now, it'll be silencing free speech from China.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh man.
Shout out to Platinum, dog.
Yep. Wish them the best, even though they they are a mid-tier developer. So some information about the Resident Evil 3 remake. So Nemesis is based on the Tyrant from Resident Evil 2, but they said they're giving this one better AI. There's not going to be any mercenary mode in this game. Carlos will be playable. There are no multiple endings.
Nah.
And
Which there weren't in the first one anyway. It was just Barry in the chopper or not, or not.
Yeah. And there's gonna be. They said mutant worms are returning.
Cutting out, BG.
Yeah, your mic.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, mutant. They said mutant worms are returning.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I saw that Omega Zeo guy say infinite ammo and rocket launchers. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I bet he would love that.
He's still cranking that fuckery. I really hope this game ends up being as good as 2 was. They're not developed by the same people, so there's a possibility that it's going. I don't know, man.
They're using the same assets though.
Yeah, of course, yeah. They're using the same shit. But hell, I can give you the same tools, but we gonna,
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You might get a different product. You're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on top of that, Capcom registered trademarks for Darkstalkers and Dino Crisis. So, yeah, Dino Crisis might get that remake.
I need that.
Oh, you know I do too, bruh.
I never got to beat that as a young one. Never got to beat that.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into Darkstalkers, but Dino Crisis, I would be hype about that one.
I got one of them games on the Vita. I played a little bit of it.
Yeah. Some random PlayStation. Well, let me not say random. A Naughty Dog. I forgot his position. He was in the art division. He left Naughty Dog and went to Microsoft, and there were celebrations happening.
Really?
Even though dudes had no idea who this guy was, and it's one guy out of Naughty Dog's 500 staff. You know, every time it happens, these dudes act like they got some major asset.
You know, they one of Xbox executives went to PlayStation recently too.
Oh, word!
I don't know if that's a good thing, but
the difference is you got a good guy. You got a guy from a successful company to a good company.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't tell what this. Let me.
The reactions are very different. The way it goes.
You'd rather get somebody from the winning team as opposed to the losing.
Indeed. I'm in total agreement with that.
There were also dumb rumors that Sony was going to buy Bethesda and Zenimax and all the parent companies.
That's one of the stupidest things they could ever even.
Why?
Bethesda's the most overrated company ever.
Hey, Ash,
Why? I mean, Fallout 76 was already a dumpster fire, and you're gonna buy that? I can't.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something real quick that's really annoying me? Please, okay, if you on Twitter, bro, please stop tagging me in articles from websites that are not credible or they use headlines like a suspicious Twitter account tweet out. Like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro?
Oh yeah.
Like, the news stories y'all passing around so fucking stupid right now.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Which Twitter account was it? Which news outlet said that?
It was like press square, push square or something.
Yeah,
shit.
they said according to a random Twitter account. I was like, really, man?
It was like,
I seen that, yo. I seen that. I was like, yo, they wild.
Like, are you crazy?
Like,
they said, I think it's Foxy Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did he say? What was the report? I forgot what the report was.
He just said Sony's buying new studios. Thank me later. Like, nigga, what?
and they reported this like he was somebody like legitimate. Like, and here's the thing: if it happens, he gonna act like, oh yeah, I told y'all.
That's like me tweeting out. You gonna live long enough to read this tweet? Thank me later. Like, nigga, you didn't tell me nothing. You literally said nothing. Come on, bro. Stop this, man.
Bro.
And stop linking me shit from jackofallcontrollers.com. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They said that Sony was going to buy Kojima Productions because they sent them niggas a cheese tray. What the fuck does that mean?
A cheese tray.
They sent them a cheese tray congratulating them on the launch or some shit. Or something. Merry Christmas. They're lining up to buy them now. Nigga, if I send you cheese, I'm not... Come on, bro.
Jeez.
Stop this.
Yo, the camera angles on this Monster Hunter game is
crackers with it? Shit.
trash. But yeah, like dudes really be reaching nowadays, bro, with these news articles, man.
Every breadcrumb they can find.
I'm tired of that, bro. I can't deal with this shit for a year.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. We gotta listen to speculation and rumors for like another whole 10 months. Oh, it's gonna suck.
That ain't me. That ain't me.
You got this, BG. You got this super nice camera. It makes you look crystal clear. I can see every crevice and every pore on your face, but you got a junk ass mic.
Nah, I didn't know. I didn't know my volume.
BG got a jiggy mic.
I didn't know my volume was low.
No, you probably ain't configure, right?
No, I did it after because I thought my volume was okay. I just turned it up after.
Your shit still sound crazy right now.
Really? Sounds bad now?
Yeah,
well, I'm not on the shore. I'm on my Astro mic.
So you have fasting for the podcast. All right. I fuck with that.
Yeah, I can't use the shore because it picks up background noise and there's a lot going on in my background.
Yeah. Picks up cat brown noises.
Maybe you should get a podcast mic and a video mic. What you think about that?
Essentially what I got. That's the Astro mic is the
No, that ain't cutting it cheap.
Hey, listen, man. I'm doing what I can.
Yeah, real shout out from the chat. Hit that like button if you'd like to see the podcast, please.
Facts.
We're doing this for free for you guys. All we like is a free like.
Yeah.
Takes you 1 second.
Last of Us 2 will not have any loading screens. That's the
Damn,
report.
for real?
That's the listen. Actually,
Smooth, isn't that brand new technology? Did you see that?
Hold on,
it might be that. Yeah,
wait a second. Hold on. I'm not sure where I saw that. It might have been Jack of all controllers.
Oh, please, BG, don't do this. Don't do this, please. Please don't do this to me, BG.
It might have been Jack of all controllers. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Can y'all please stop? God damn it! What's wrong with y'all, man?
Because sometimes I just, when I'm looking for the topics, sometimes I don't like, I just see it and write it down. Keep it real.
How did we not draft DK Metcalf?
I know that dude is nice, bro. God dang.
So it may or may not be true.
I'm about to say, well, if it's true, then what do you need an SSD for?
What?
That's why. That's the reason.
Yeah, that's the reason.
That's the reason.
No, but is it The Last of Us 2 is for the PlayStation 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, but the SSD is supposed to be the reason these games are running that fast.
No, but you said it doesn't have a load screen.
Oh yeah, no load screen on PS4. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so okay.
Yeah, no load screen on PS. But I mean, it'll have load screens. You just won't be able to see them.
Well, people that played it at preview event said that after they died, they spawned back.
I just realized he said PS4. What the freak?
You good, bro?
Speaking of which, Jack, you don't have anything to say to Smooth about football?
I mean, you know what? I was watching the wild card game, and as soon as the score went final, I went to Smooth because Smooth was streaming. I think I had to pull it up already.
Yeah.
I was finna type "fuck you, Smooth" in the chat, but like, as soon as I did that, like the stream just went off. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no, I ended the stream because of the fucking game.
I know, but why was you streaming anyway? I wanted to ask you that. What's going on?
Because I thought the game was like, all right, we got this shit.
You ain't respect us.
Then I kept looking at my fucking phone, and I looked at the TV, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like,
hey man, I feel that.
It's okay, Smooth. You can't win them all. We're out too.
Yeah.
Gotta play the fucking Chiefs next year. That's crazy.
But the Chiefs can't stop the run.
They should have gone for that on 4th and 1 and killed them 28-0, but they didn't. They deserve to lose that game.
No, they did go for it. They did a fake.
They did a field goal. Well,
you talking about? When they went to 24.
When they had it on the 15-yard line, I was like, "Yo, they need to put them away immediately."
And they went for that fake punt. It was rap after that.
All right.
It was on their ass.
What else we got? Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. Rumored, and it's going to be a cross-gen game apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I know Smooth excited about that.
I bet not see no PlayStation dudes buying it on PS5. Keep that same energy.
I mean, I'm excited.
Take the words out of his mouth.
But I will be playing that on the Xbox Series X.
Assassin's Creed been trash since the game not even about stealth.
BG, this is
Ubisoft is back, baby.
Nah. But them old Assassin's Creeds was trash.
What?
This new wave is something else.
No. I hate bad gaming takes, but we gotta put them onto this one. Like, bro, the game is not even about stealth no more.
It's not.
How can you be an assassin while you got a
who wants to sneak around in the big ass open world?
Stealth fans?
Huh?
Nah, man.
Like what? What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, that shit gets boring.
What you doing,
they killed the stealth when they killed Desmond, man.
Like, yo, how can you be an assassin as a pirate? You don't got no stealthy weapons.
Hey, you hit a nigga with a blunderbuss. You ain't got.
I feel like I'll say this. I feel like Assassin's Creed Origins was a good take on Assassin's Creed because it was how it started, and it shows how like he started doing this, how they start getting that blade and whatnot. I felt like for those who were still core, I'm not a core fan of Assassin's Creed, but I am a core fan of the ones that came out recently.
Imagine,
but I feel like I think people would appreciate Origins. I love Odyssey, but I think people appreciate Origins.
It threw me off when they started making you like it was mandatory to do side missions. That's when I was just like, I can't do it no more.
Well, it's always mandatory to do side missions at the start of the game.
Nah,
at the start of the game, yes, because it kind of gives you an idea. No, in usually all open world action RPG games. At the start of the game, they force you to do like a side mission.
Oh, they're just trying to butt fucking smooth.
But if it's forced, is it really a
No, Bond, that's not what the case was. That was one game. I know what you're gonna bring up.
No, it's not.
I know
It wasn't
exactly what you're about to bring up.
Whoever asked it, it's not like that. It's like you have to have a certain level on the character in order to progress.
Right. He's bringing up when they made you pay to speed up the process.
Yeah, no. I couldn't fuck with
That's what he's
that.
about to bring up.
Imagine trying to assassinate somebody and then you gotta load gunpowder into your musket. Like, come on, bro. This is trash now.
That might hit different, you know.
This joint's trash now. The game's not good. I'm over
surprised
it.
they didn't set Assassin's Creed in feudal Japan yet.
Give them enough time. They'll get to it.
They got the 2D, they got the 2D ones. The little
Chronicles or whatever the fuck they
yeah.
call. Yeah.
They got one in India and one in Japan, I believe.
In China.
Or China.
Yeah, China, yes.
And Russia. Come on, man. Ubisoft, baby.
Oh my god.
If y'all say so, man. I'm over them. What else we got? Oh, there's the rumor that PlayStation is gonna do their own event in February. I don't know if we mentioned that, so that'll be next month.
The PlayStation.
I hope that's true.
What, we gonna get the real logo?
Lord knows they need it.
Apparently,
the AK logo. What we gonna get?
I'm still trying to see are they going to E3 or not.
PlayStation gonna hurt y'all feelings again.
it was brought to my attention that last time they did a February event, they sent out their invites around January 31st of that year. So we should probably be looking around that time if they're gonna do it.
He's saying gonna hurt your feelings again.
That's what they do. They Xbox boost y'all up, and then PlayStation let y'all down hard, man.
Grand opening, grand closing.
You know what hurts my feelings?
What?
What's up?
When you keep eating on the damn podcast.
Oh, my bad.
Damn.
Word, chill, Smooth. You wildin',
Yeah,
dog.
I finished eating like an hour ago.
Oh no, that was Smooth?
No.
Who was that? Who was that?
Word, who eating, bro? Stop that.
I think that's BG actually.
BG trying to.
That was definitely BG eating.
What you doing, BG?
I forgot who sent me this Monster Hunter gameplay, but man's is getting washed.
Yeah, what?
That ain't Fang, is it? Oh no, that ain't Fang, is it?
But I think he did tell me that this is like the hardest monster in the game or something like that. Something like that. Man's got washed though. Mine's got clapped.
I recorded like an hour of BattleTech.
I'm gonna record some Madden footage and sit there and be beasting. You know what I mean?
Dalvin Cook, 9 rushes, 18. Fucking fail.
Jeff Keighley has going on a crusade to he's been on a crusade to still defend Death Stranding because everybody was saying it was going to be rigged. Now every time it gets like nominated for a game of the year by somebody else, he's like, he goes on Twitter, is it still rigged? I'm like, maybe it is because maybe.
Hey,
maybe shut up.
What y'all think about y'all man Solid Rev giving that this game possible game of the year?
Yeah, man. Like, listen. My condolences to the fallen brother. He's
you think they got him? He in the sunken place right now?
He got it, man. They got him, bro. He drank the Kojima Kool-Aid, man. My condolences, man. They got him.
Somebody cut a check. Oh man,
it happens to the strongest of us, man. I'm sorry.
Somebody cut that check. Oh man.
Could you imagine somebody like Solid Rev who has an issue with games, for the most smallest reasons. The man hated Stranger Things. The man hated Stranger Things, which is a show about monsters coming from another realm. But his problem with the show was that teenagers escaped a Russian base. Like him actually liking a game like Death Stranding, man, they got to him.
He said it was game of the year.
They got to him, man. He's compromised.
That was y'all man's. What happened? Y'all didn't reach out to him? Like, are you good, fam?
He got compromised. I should have checked on him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should have hit that man line. Like, what's good? We need to talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
the game
great.
grabs you. It grabs you. That's my game of the year.
What's your game of the year? You said
Death Stranding.
Ew.
You know what's crazy? I played Death Stranding. I didn't. It's okay. It's okay.
You finished it?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
your
baby.
game of
Yeah,
the year.
That ain't my game of the year. Hold on, don't do that one.
Just for the
it's all right.
Just for the record, you know, because I like to keep y'all updated. I checked again. I believe it was only at 24% of people who bought the game beat it. So yeah. Most of y'all ain't even liking that game. Because 23% is pretty damn low, even on average for PlayStation exclusives or just games in general. That's really low. Want to put that out there. People dropping that game.
It was between that and Control for my game of the year.
Oh, I like Control too. Okay. I feel you, dog. I feel you on those.
I just want to bring up another overhyped scene in The Last of Us.
Oh my god, yo.
Another scene. You know, if it's not Joel's daughter dying at the beginning of the game that people overhype, even though y'all didn't know this chick from a branch in a forest, right?
It was your daughter. Continue.
So she was a bunch of pixels put together, okay?
But if your daughter gets shot, you'd be feeling tired. Anyway, continue.
Okay, but that's not really my daughter. That's Joel's daughter. I don't know her.
You're Joel in this case, but continue.
I'm not. That's not how I play games.
Then you're not getting immersed in the story. Continue.
Oh no. This is not how we play games, Jack. So you telling me every game you play, you put yourself as a character?
Not necessarily, but I get immersed in the story.
I put myself as a fly on the wall watching.
If I see a child getting murdered in front of my face, I'm like, oh fuck that bitch. I don't give a shit. Like, come on, man. Oh, that's fucked up.
Okay, that's interesting. That's how you actually play games. I never put myself as the character.
Like, that's fucked up. Like, damn, that's crazy.
I'm a fly on the wall in every game. I'm just witnessing.
So you just there for the ride? You pretty much don't give a fuck.
Absolutely. I'm just a witness.
I don't watch. You watch TV shows? Like, I can't do that.
I'm watching video games and I see stuff happen. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
I feel type way about certain shit.
How can you be the RP guy? Well,
he just likes menus, man.
I like battle systems.
Oh my god.
Hey,
so why you ain't playing Pokemon?
Missing. I mean, I want to Switch. I'm waiting for that Switch Pro. Know what I'm saying? Pokemon in 4K.
BG was like, "Oh, get a Wii U." When
Donkey
Kong Country Racing comes out.
What's overrated scene, BG?
Oh, so yeah, back to my point. When as overrated and overblown as his daughter dying was, the second thing people overhype is that giraffe scene. When
do you want me to explain it to you, BG?
Okay, listen. If you've never gone to an actual zoo and seen a giraffe and cry, don't cry in this game. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is why, BG. This is why. Okay, let me just explain it real quick. Ellie has lived in quarantine her entire life.
Jack,
right?
have you ever gone to the zoo and gotten emotional?
Look at I haven't been in quarantine either. So Ellie has been in quarantine her entire life under militant control. She's 14 years old. The only thing she's ever seen is death, destruction, and mayhem. Okay, matter of fact, to get to this point, she's almost been murdered numerous times, almost raped, actually, if you want to know. So, heaven forbid she sees something that's majestic, whimsical, not infected, and corrupted by the world around her. It made her feel a type way. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real, Jack. That sounds very similar to the life you live in Memphis. So I'm just saying.
Hey, real talk. If I go outside and it's a giraffe walking down the street, I might cry. I'm like, damn, they ain't robbed that motherfucker yet. He still got his spots on. This is beautiful. Goddamn. They ain't cut that nigga head off yet. Okay,
like beautiful. I think if by that theory, if we take you out of Memphis and put you anywhere with a decent view, you should be over emotional.
I might be. I'm like, damn, I didn't know. It's just crazy,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie though. That scene in the beginning of the last was got my girl into games at the time. Like she went to she asked me to watch this. She asked me to play this shit so she can watch it.
Fire.
Have y'all ever cried playing a game?
Yeah, I've got
Life is Strange.
Yes,
Life is Strange. I think I cried.
I've definitely got emotional playing the game for that. Okay, that Sam and Henry shit on Last of Us, that made me feel a type way, bro. I ain't played the game for like a whole day after that, bro. I turned that bitch soon as that shit happened. I turned that bitch
Soft
off.
little pansy.
No, that was some serious shit. I get invested in the characters, bro. Same way with TV shows. If you're watching a good ass TV show and the main character like die, you're not gonna feel a type way about that. Like, come on, man.
The only time I felt any sort of way after playing a game was the ending of Terra Enigma.
Well, see, but that you still got emotion, right? There you go.
Because the main character basically never existed. He never was the real main character. Basically, just dies and fades into existence.
I mean, like
that's fucked up.
I don't get emotional over characters dying. Like, in Game of Thrones when whoever dies, because a whole bunch of people die. Like, when they die, I'd be like how Jack be. He'd be like, damn, he died. Shout out to him though. Like, that's how Jack be. Shout out to him though.
It depends.
I don't get
if they orchestrate that shit right. These games are supposed to get no emotion out of you, shit like this. So that's why people don't understand why The Last of Us is so many people's game of the decade, right? Every game can't pull off that type of emotion, right? Imagine you playing Tomb Raider and somebody shot Jonah in the goddamn face. I wouldn't give a fuck, right? I'd probably reload the scene to see the shit again. I wouldn't care. But if somebody was to shoot Joel in the goddamn face, you probably start crying in that motherfucker, turn the goddamn game off.
What's the most emotion an Xbox game has gotten out of you? Smooth?
Oh man,
it never failed.
Wow, like honestly, I play games for entertainment. I don't tend to play games to cry.
Well, I didn't say cry.
No, it's just emotion don't necessarily have to be sad.
Yeah, you don't gotta be sad.
Oh, let me every Xbox game.
Enjoyment,
every
happiness.
Xbox game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god!
Every Xbox game makes you cry for the wrong reason.
What about when Dom died, Smooth?
How you feel about that?
When Dom died, I felt for Maria, not really Dom.
Maria was never even shown.
You barely know Maria.
But the thing is, you spent the whole game looking for her.
She was dead. You already found out she was dead in the first game, though.
No, you didn't, you idiot.
Wasn't that?
You found her in the second game, taking her last breath.
Yeah.
Sorry for the spoiler. Damn.
Why'd you feel bad for her? She was already
Dom
dead.
had to shoot her head off. Like,
damn, did he? Oh,
I thought you meant you felt bad for Maria when he died.
I was gonna play Gears too. Fuck you, man.
I thought you said you felt bad for Maria when he died.
No, I just felt bad for the whole Maria thing. Like, yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying I ain't getting over emotional about no animals. That's my point. Like, come on, bro. Like,
it wasn't the fact that it was an animal. It was the fact that
and if
it was unaltered by everything. And of course, you ain't never seen no fucking giraffe in real life. So,
and if we keeping it real, I said the Uncharted Lost Legacy elephant scene was better.
Better. Why?
Graphically, yeah.
I just think.
Why do you feel that?
I
way?
just feel like it was a better moment.
Do you even know what happened during the Uncharted elephant scene?
Yeah. I mean, it was even better because you actually interacted with it. You didn't just look at it.
Okay, you can feed the elephant, but what happened in the elephant scene that made it better? Though?
They got on top of the elephant and they.
So you mad? Okay, we didn't. You mad you couldn't ride the goddamn giraffe?
Nothing to do with it. Oh nah, you trying to twist this?
Ride the giraffe,
nah, don't do that.
So when they put you in the corporate slave wars, the hashtag gonna be ride the giraffe. I'm trying to line it up right now. But hashtag ride the giraffe. And that's what's going on.
Now this about to get traction. Oh man.
Put the giraffe emote, right? Ride the giraffe.
This ain't have nothing to do with it. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, listen, if you gonna try to create a scene, make it more than something you just staring at. Oh, it's a giraffe. They take the controls away from you, and you just watching it. At least make it part of the gameplay.
Okay, so you was upset it was a cutscene.
I'm more. Listen, you know I'm all about the gameplay. Like I'm not really about this.
So okay, did you get the pet? You didn't get the. I'll say so. If you could have pet the giraffe, would you have felt differently about it? Or put a little sugar cube in it. What did you want to do exactly? What did you want to do to the
sugar cube?
You like that nigga from Tucson Straight to Sam? Like, what did you want to do, bro? Like,
listen. I'm just saying, if you gonna put something in the game, allow me to interact or do a little bit more than look at it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, man.
That's all I'm saying.
Also, I would like to point out that Giraffe was also like almost like the culmination of their journey. It was coming to an end. They knew they were going to be saying bye to each other soon. It's a lot of shit that went into that scene, BG. You just looking at it at face value. And you smarter than that.
I think y'all try to make scenes a little bit more deeper than it actually is.
Am I wrong though? Am I wrong?
My-
that was close to the end of the game.
It was just a long neck mammal that was that happened to be there. That's it. It was a long neck mammal, and Ellie never seen one. Okay, cool story. You was born after the outbreak. Okay, too bad for you. That sounds like a you problem. That got nothing to do with me.
A long neck mammal, like
It was
what the fuck?
Listen, if Ellie never seen a giraffe, that don't got nothing to do with me. That's a you problem, fam.
All right, I feel you. Okay, you know what? All right.
Yo, that gotta be crazy. He said long. Yo, wow.
I'm just saying, bro. All right.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
I know it's not game related, but you guys talk about giraffes and shit, right? So you know how like the whole thing with Australia with all the fires and people saving animals?
Yes.
Why is it people only saving koalas? I know Australia got like some crazy ass animals.
Saving kangaroos and stuff too.
They've been
just saving koalas.
Man, yo, I seen
kangaroos.
Baby kangaroos. What about the adult?
Yeah, well, koalas.
They've been saving
you
wombats too.
You can't save you can't put a big ass kangaroo.
Nobody trying to save like freaking crocodiles and snakes.
Who the fuck finna put a crocodile in their car?
I gotta roll, y'all.
Hey, fam, get in this, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be like, bro, you got a hard exterior. Make it work for you, fam. Shit.
Smooth, that was worse than a shit test on a Friday night.
Y'all gotta roll. Good show.
All right, bro. You want to put a snake in their car? Like, what is wrong with you, bro?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, they are like. I just thought it was like.
Hey, you made it that long out there, crocodile. You got to fend for yourself, baby. Hey, they go in the water. Hey, man, listen. you better make something happen. Hey, man. Get on a good foot, goddammit.
Koalas are cute. Maybe want to. Can you have a koala?
I'm gonna tell that
Smooth,
crocodile.
You that white girl on Twitter that got mad when you donated $75 to a sponsor koala. You thought they were gonna mail it to you, huh?
A crocodile or an alligator. I think better.
Yo, how's it like? What happened? What freaking happened? Wasn't a tweet went viral about somebody like because people are trying to do like. No, they'll send news if you donate to Australia and shit like that.
They said she raised a lot of money doing
that. Yeah, people were trying to create fake donations to get.
It ain't even that serious.
No, it is that serious though. Like the people put energy to create fake donations to get some news.
She didn't really want to save it. She didn't really want to save it though. Now, if she was selling pussy to save it, that I would have put some more time. Yeah, see, she wasn't really trying to save it.
Wild.
Ain't nobody paying for no nudes, though.
Yeah. Well, some people are.
Man, you better blow my top back if I'm paying you. Fuck that shit. I just know him, bitch.
Yo.
Nah, man, that's rude. I'm sorry.
Y'all boys is wild. Y'all boys is wild.
Oh shit.
All right.
8:30 almost.
Yeah, let me see. Got this, by the way, this is Hardhead playing NBA 2K.
What the fuck is he having?
Really? I thought it was Fallout.
He has a pink cap. What is this? I'm glad I didn't buy a 2K year. What the fuck is this, man?
This is Hardhead, so feel free to completely scrutinize this gameplay.
Yo, what is this?
Feel free to criticize this gameplay. Here's the thing. I was thinking about when I was like putting this in, right? I was like, yo, he spent like 20 minutes in the park or whatever this is called, and then the last part is actual basketball gameplay. I'm like, bro, what? Like, what is this? I'm like, yo, this. I thought it was live. The how bad it was looking.
Why is he in the Wild West right now? What happened?
I don't know what game.
What the fuck? Hey yo,
I thought it was freaking Fallout or Wasteland. Some shit. What the
Wasteland?
Like, what gameplay is this in the?
Why did he record this?
Are they playing dodgeball?
Solo game starts. What the?
Whatever.
Oh, they are playing dodgeball. Damn.
So you didn't know they had this mode?
No, I never seen it.
Yo, he just got mopped
him in the face.
Yeah, as soon as it started, he got his shit rocked. Damn.
Yo, he getting bopped, bro. This is crazy.
He throwing pitballs at them? What's on his back?
Oh, this man Hardhead getting bopped, bro. This joint crazy. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me see what I got. Vince Zampella. He's the head of DICE now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he still has Respawn and he's doing DICE.
Yeah, so they gave him a little promotion. Lost Soul aside, y'all should know Lost Soul aside by now. It's part of the PlayStation China Hero project. That's supposed to be coming out this year finally.
Oh, nice.
If you've never seen Lost Soul aside, go look up some gameplay of it. It looks great.
This thing can't throw.
I'm seeing that.
Top 10 games of the decade according to Metacritic votes. I think this is people voted this. Right? Number 1 was Last of Us. Number 2 was Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 3 was The Witcher Wild Hunt. 4 was Red Dead 2. 5 was Mass Effect 2. 6 was Bloodborne. 7 Elder Scroll 5 Skyrim. 8 was God of War. 9 was Grand Theft Auto 5. And 10 was Dark Souls.
So, Smooth, do you see a problem with this list?
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to do that.
Yo, the hardhead got wrecked.
Smooth, you see a problem?
Smooth,
Damn.
Yeah, people just started gaming like 3-4 years ago.
Oh,
No,
wow.
this is games of the decade, not games of all time.
Well, okay, so they just started playing this decade like 3-4 years ago.
No, what's not on this list, Smooth?
The best games that exist.
I got a better question. What Xbox games would you have put on this list, and where would you put them?
There you go.
I would have put honestly, I would have put Gears 3 on that list.
Gears 3, 10. How old is Gears 3?
Did Gears 3 come out in 2010 or after?
Came out in 2011 or 2011. Yeah.
Oh,
Gears 3
okay,
is
cool.
not a top 10 game of the decade. Stop.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Top 10.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness.
Gears 3 was better than Gears 1 and Gears 2. And those are like those are classics.
So you think Gears 3 the best one then, right?
Gears 3 up until that time, yeah. It was,
What's the best Gears now then, Smooth?
you know what I mean? I gotta let my memory like do me like say that I can't be prisoner of the moment because right off the bat I would tell you Gears 5, but
you think Gears 5 is the best Gears of War game?
But like I said, I could be prisoner of the moment. I'm
okay. I'm about to say, you know the person I've heard say that.
Yeah. I think Halo Reach could be on that list.
No.
I think what else should be on that list? A Forza game could have been on that list.
That's the only one
best games of the decade?
Top 10 of the decade, Smooth.
Yeah, actually, yo. If this was the best games of the decade, 2000 to 2009 or 99. 2010 or some shit like that. I guarantee. Like
nobody is putting a game that gets an annual installment every year.
Bro.
Yeah, it's biannual.
Is not getting a biannual game a year on the top 10 spot. Stop.
I could see maybe Forza 3 being like number 10.
No.
Horizon 3 or Forza 3?
Horizon 3.
Horizon.
Okay.
Xenoblade should have been on the list.
In my personal opinion, yes. In the world's opinion, I can definitely see why a lot of people didn't play or like it. Xenoblade, to me, was the best game of last generation.
Where did God of War 2018 rank?
8.
Think 8. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I still think that. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
This
Let
dude
me.
said Halo Reach.
I mean, is Horizon Zero Dawn on that list?
Smooth. You got.
One could say Horizon Zero Dawn is better than God of War.
No.
One could say that would be. Wow.
I mean, they could say it.
So you should get on that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I think Horizon's better than a lot of those games.
There's an argument that can be made there. I'm not.
Dark Souls don't belong on that list. That piece of shit.
Ooh, they went for the 4 for 1. Ooh.
Yeah, Dark Souls
Smooth.
3.
You would have 1 million subs right now if all you streamed was like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Surge.
Should have to be a masochist.
He'd eventually get good at them though.
If all you streamed was Souls games, Smooth, and just Rage, you'd have 1 million subs.
Yeah, but I will also have problems at home.
You already have. You already have problems at home, Smooth.
Oh shit. What the mean? Hold on.
Because your wife gonna be like, "Where'd all this money go to?" You're like,
man.
"Oh, I have to give it to this Bond guy."
She about to be asking him that in a few months.
She's like, "Yo, why do you keep buying games for this Black Bond guy?"
Yo, did y'all have problems with like the game with the filters they put on games like a lot of last generation, like like Resident Evil 5 had the green filter and
Yeah,
Battlefield
blue
3 had the
filters.
blue filter. I hated them joints, bro. Because someone just put out, I think it's actually been out for a while, but somebody did the comparison between the Resident Evil 5 green filter with it on and off. It looked way better with the filter off.
I don't agree with that.
Bro, it looked way better.
Remember Shokyo blue tint?
It had an ambiance though, the green filter.
Remember Shokyo Resident Evil 5 blue tint?
Yeah. Yeah, like it just looks way better, bro. I'm gonna see if I can find the screenshot. But I'm like, because it's like, what's the point of you buying, like, at the time, imagine buying a top of the line TV or monitor, right? And then with that displays the best colors and the best vibrancy and the best everything, for it to just be narrowed down to green.
You know what though? Like on my TV, if I take off all the tints, like certain colors don't display correctly. Like red it's like way too fucking red, but everything else will look natural. You see what I'm saying? But when I put a tint on it, it gives everything a more flushed out natural look.
What was the point of the green tint?
They wanted to make it seem dark and somber and like kind of like what they did with Gears initially. Like it was gray because it's supposed to be like, you know, sad and desperate and, you know.
Man, I forgot how buff Redfield got later on. Jeez.
Whoa.
Redfield was hitting the gym at HGH.
Oh man.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put
I'm looking at the video right now. I can see what's about.
Well, yeah, actually, I don't want to interrupt Hard Head's amazing gameplay, so I'm gonna let it rock out. But yeah, y'all can look at that
basketball game, right?
What the
this dude
fuck?
said Gears of War 3 in the top 10 games of the decade. Good God.
We almost done.
Yeah, man, I need to eat something. I've been at Atlantic City last night.
Twitter, there was a report that Twitter is going to be bringing a feature to limit replies, people's tweets. That's going to create echo chambers.
I know what you're gonna do, BG.
I thought they already did that.
No.
You can limit who see your replies.
Yeah, people going to be creating echo chambers. Like, you going to say something stupid and like, oh, I ain't going to allow people to reply to it. And
you know what's also bad about the Xbox not putting out exclusives until the next year? I just realized.
What's going on?
What happens if they do a hardware refresh? Like, okay, the new exclusives are coming, but now we're developing another hardware refresh.
I mean, you know they're gonna probably do that, but like they say, it's no generation, so.
I want to think them putting 8K on this console is like future-proofing it, so they don't.
Your mic is low, bro.
My mic's low.
Yeah.
Well, BG can turn them up on his end. Everybody can.
All right, I turned you up.
Yeah, so I think the 8K is just trying to future-proof the console, so they don't have to do a split again. At least that's my hope. Like, because no one's getting 8K at launch. Like that's just a number to make people go like, "Ooh, it can do 8K."
Yeah,
we're not going to see that at all. So the only reason it would be there is because later on, like they're going to have games that will be able to, so you won't need to upgrade the console.
But ain't nobody going to be able to see the chip anyway. Like saying, like,
well, yeah, that's it.
Look at that shit, like,
but they're saying it's 8K capable though. So.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I don't. The thing, if these consoles are gonna be that powerful, I don't think it's gonna be necessary to have like a pro or version. If both PlayStation and Xbox is talking about 8K and all that stuff, and even if they did do a mid refresh, it wouldn't be able to do 8K native anyway.
Bro, like I said, bro, they barely got 4K content out right now, and all that shit is up res 2K. A lot of it, so we need to wait on this shit, okay?
That's crazy. The only thing that's supporting these damn 4K TVs is video games and Netflix.
Well, Comcast, I got the 4K box, but I don't see. You know, they say,
them shits is a lie.
Yeah, I don't see no fuck. Yeah. Then I look at well, you can use 4K YouTube. I'm like, bitch, where's the 4K cable? What the fuck is going on?
At CES,
what kind of TV do you have?
950G. That's a Sony.
We got a Microsoft TV.
Fun is wild, bro. Yo, at CES they also revealed some 360 hertz monitors, and price was revealed for one of them. It cost $300 and what was it? Yeah, it's $3,500 for one for the monitor.
3,000.
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy.
$3,000. Crazy. There's also some new 32-inch 4K 4K HDR TVs.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now. Because usually there's only been like 27 inches. Now there's 32 for 4K HDR G-Sync. Oh yeah, there's that. And Elgato has a 4K 60.
Devontae Adams in.
Elgato has a 4K 60 external capture card for like $400 now.
They do. I just bought this HD 60s Plus, bro. Like, god damn, man.
$400. It captures 4K 60 HDR, but yeah, AverMedia internal capture card already does that. But you know,
well, it's pretty much doing the same shit they current. I don't know. It's something.
It can't be. It can't be to the same standard either, because there's no way.
Well, the difference is that you can stream at 4K 60. You can't do that on you can only stream 4K 30. That's the biggest difference. And then you can, I guess the recording is better on this one. But AverMedia got 2 new cars coming out too, though.
Yeah.
So it's like, god damn, can we calm down?
AverMedia has the better product. People just don't know about them that much.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Do.
I'm a fallback since you sponsored. They don't.
Hey, they sponsored, but I'm unbiased.
I would. Hey, listen, but I would agree with you if they shit worked. It's like it don't cooperate with a lot of shit, bro. Like
I'm unbiased.
That was the issue.
The product is better. There's a new Ape Escape. There's rumors of a new Ape Escape coming out in 2020 because the anniversary is coming up. Blandrew will be real happy about that.
And they were tweeting about it too.
Yeah. Ape Escape was never that good in my opinion, but you know,
never got to play it.
Yeah.
I never finished that.
Ain't that the first game to use dual analog?
Yeah.
On my trip.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, utilize it pretty well, but you know, you're just chasing monkeys around. Isn't that great?
You got a vendetta against animals, BG. I'm noticing that. Your cat get you feeling different.
You might be onto something.
Taking up all the shine in your videos. You're like, you know what?
Might be onto something, man.
This is crazy.
People have always been that way towards like animals, though. Like they overreact to animals.
White people.
Because you remember? Because y'all remember that amazing film that Will Smith was in, even though Jack Move says he's not a good actor. I Am Legend. I Am Legend. Hold on. Did you see? Did you see that, Jack? Did you see that?
I saw like the first half.
Oh, okay. How convenient. Will Smith is not a good actor to you, but you haven't seen his best movies.
You know what's crazy about Will Smith?
What
came out with an interview today where he said he used to want to be the greatest actor available. He got in gym, got in shape. And then he was like, he realized he just would be better off just taking care of the people he loved. You know why? You know why he said that, BG?
Why?
Because he ain't a good actor.
Oh,
come on, man.
So he wasn't a good actor in Ali. He wasn't a good actor in.
Hey man,
hold on. He wasn't a good actor in Ali. He wasn't a good actor in I Am Legend. He wasn't a good actor in 7 Pounds or Pursuit of Happiness.
Listen,
you want me to look up some more?
I'm gonna tell you this, good sir. A broken clock is right twice a day. Okay?
Will Smith has been right at least like 7 times.
That's cool. Out of what 40 movies? Like, come on, man. What we doing?
Stop this.
Did you go see Spies in Disguise, BG? His new movie that's in theaters right now.
It's an animated movie. It's an animated movie. Come on.
Did you go see Gemini Man that was in theaters a couple of months ago, BG?
Okay,
that was a bad movie.
Independence Day was a bad movie?
Nigga, that came out 20-some years ago.
I could go through his movies.
Why would I want to watch a movie from 1995, BG?
I'm not saying name. I'm not saying now. I'm counting. You're saying he's a bad actor.
BG, it's new movies coming out. Why would I want to watch a movie from 1995?
I'm going through his. You say he's a bad actor. I'm going through his movies.
I didn't say bad. He's
mid.
Okay. His name is Mid Smith for a reason. Mid.
You a hater. So
Mid Smith.
Jack, tell me why Spies in Disguise is like taking my likeness.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Like,
that's awesome. I seen that.
Mid Smith.
That's crazy. Those 4 movies we named: Independence Day, Hancock.
BG. This man has been acting.
We're gonna mention Men in Black and Bad Boys.
He's been acting for over 30 years. Men
in Black is a classic. Men in Black is a classic. Men in Black 3 is even a classic. I was surprised at how good.
No, fuck, it is not.
People, listen. No.
Men in Black 3 is not that good.
Men in Black 3 was surprisingly good. You a hater.
Shut your dumb ass. No.
Men in Black 2 was actually mid to me.
You said Men in Black 3 are classic. Get in the goddamn podcast.
Men in Black,
classic.
You a hater.
Really?
I think
I'm not dealing with this shit tonight. Men in Black 3 ain't no goddamn classic.
Men in Black 3 was highly underrated. Listen, I expected
the guy who plays Thor is in that, right?
The story was really good. For a movie that's about shooting aliens, I was like, yo, they did something here.
In the goddamn podcast.
What else? Bad Boys. Bad Boys 1 and 2 are absolute classics. He was an enemy of the state. You seen that? Oh,
Never seen any.
Oh, okay. And how convenient. What else?
Like I said, if I don't like your first 5 movies I watch you, I might not watch your next 5. You just got to excuse me on that.
You a hater.
Why you ain't bringing up shit like what's that bullshit he did on Netflix? What's that bullshit?
Bright wasn't bad.
Bright was good.
Bright was not bad. You a hater.
That was good.
That movie was not bad.
Move.
Bright was good, dude. It was good.
It was.
No, it wasn't. I watched the whole movie. It was not
Bright
bad.
was not bad.
They treated it like it was some type of fucking pseudo racism with aliens. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it was a metaphor for and they did it
Oh
pretty
man,
well.
that really hit home, man. I felt like
They did it pretty well. Bright. Listen, if they came out with a Bright 2, it would be way better too. They set up a good foundation with that movie. They should make a second.
You know why
one.
they're not gonna come out? Because that movie didn't do no numbers, so you ain't gonna never see no.
I feel like everybody watched that. You a hater.
It's not gonna have a bright future. How about that?
You a hater. Just say you a hater.
Fuck him.
Listen, Jack. Just say you got a hate boner for Will Smith, and we'll keep it pushing.
Hate boner? What are you saying?
You got a hate boner for this man.
I actually like Will Smith, but I don't know what you're talking about.
You got a hate boner.
Hate boner? That's some new.
Yes. That's when you get off of hating.
Nigga, you a freak. No.
You a freak. That's how you get your. That's
So you never seen Pursuit of Happiness?
Pursuit of Happiness. I didn't see that one.
I forgot to mention.
Wow.
I forgot to mention. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why I don't like Will Smith too. I've seen most of his like comedy and action movies. I ain't seen a lot of his serious.
Okay, and you ain't see iRobot?
What?
iRobot. I see this on like
iRobot is great. iRobot is great.
Watch this shit on FX, man. I can't watch movies on FX.
See.
It's not like you're not even giving it a chance. It's like you hate it
because I don't like his other movies.
No. Jack
Man,
just.
you're not making
All
no
right, Contra,
sense
let me
to
ask you a
right
question,
now.
Contra. Let me ask you a question. If you come to my YouTube channel, right, you watch 5-6 of my videos. You're not digging any of them, right? Are you gonna watch 7 more of my videos?
Well, it depends.
Yeah, I bet it
Because
does. It does.
It really depends. Like, if I don't like your newer ones, but I may like your older ones. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
It
so
may be different. That's why you
No,
haven't
no,
seen the older ones,
No,
but you hating on the new ones too when it came to Bright. Because I watched Bright. Bright wasn't bad to me, but we ain't
Bright
going
wasn't
to
bad?
discredit
Okay.
Pursuit of Happiness.
It's not bad.
Just saying.
listen, I'm gonna tell you, right? A lot of people don't benefit from being black. Will Smith, if
Listen.
Will Smith was not black, he would not.
He
would have no clout.
if you do enough movies, you're gonna be in a bad movie. That's a fact.
But he's in a majority of bad movies.
No, he's not. Bro, we just named you like 15 of his movies that were
Go
all
to
good.
Metacritic, every one of his movies, I bet it's an overall negative.
Come on,
rating.
bro.
No, Rotten Tomatoes. Go to Rotten Tomatoes.
We just named you like 15 movies that were good.
Wait,
great.
you're really going based off of Rotten Tomato or what movies you watch?
I mean, I'm going off y'all opinion. Why can't I go off?
Rotten
what we really
Tomatoes
doing
is
right
damn
now?
near ran by Disney. You're gonna go
All
based
right,
off.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. All right.
Come on, bro. We just named you like 15 good movies.
Why the number keep going up every time you say this, BG?
Yeah, all right, man.
15. Shut your ass up.
Just admit your hate boner.
Shut your ass up.
Just
You
admit
better
your hate
hope
boner.
Will Smith. Listen, you better
At
hope Will
least
Smith.
watch Pursuit of Happiness.
Listen,
I will actually watch that movie.
Listen,
That looks
I can tell you Will Smith's hate trash movies. I could tell you them. It was that movie he did with his son about.
He almost wrote Aladdin. Put that out there. He almost wrote Aladdin.
No. First of all, let
Oh,
me.
I didn't watch Aladdin.
No, I saw Aladdin.
No, Aladdin was actually pretty good though.
Aladdin
Until he
was good.
showed up making them boo boo ass jokes.
No. Will Smith was good in Aladdin.
Arabian
You a hater.
Nights. Like, get your nut. Nigga looking like the goddamn hair grease.
First of all,
No, the movies that weren't good was it the movie talking about Earth?
After Earth was bad.
After Earth, yeah.
Trash.
Gemini Man.
I man, in the podcast, BG.
Gemini Man was mid. But there's not a whole bunch of trash Will Smith movies. Like, and his Aladdin was good. First of all, there's nobody. There is nobody they could have put in that role as the genie, and it would have looked right. That's a movie that's strictly probably should have been animated. There's no way you're getting that right. It's a blue genie that does a whole bunch of animated stuff. You can't match that in the real.
You think I'm trolling? I was literally enjoying that movie until that man showed up, bro. He almost ruined the fucking movie.
This is why I said
before Will Smith showed up.
This is why I said you have a hate boner. Like
I don't even hate Will Smith. I just think he's overrated, bro. That's all.
oh man, I don't know, like
Why people don't show Jamie Foxx this type of love? Somebody who's actually won an Oscar.
I just tweeted yesterday.
Wait a second. We never discredited Jamie Foxx.
I'm just saying people don't show other actors that are clearly better.
But
this type of love.
I tweeted yesterday that Jamie Foxx is a top 5 actor.
I saw that. I appreciate it. I appreciated that. I'm like, damn, BG finally not watching doo-doo ass movies.
Oh, here this thing go.
I appreciate it. But like I said, you better hope Will Smith and Fat Martin Lawrence deliver a banger with Bad Boys. that shit looking trash. Martin on that bitch looking like me. I don't know how he gonna evade the law, but listen, all the crime and all we gonna see, bro. I'm gonna watch that.
Listen,
this shit crazy.
You a hater. That's just a fact. You admitted you haven't watched Will Smith's best movies, and you're avoiding them.
I'm gonna watch some of his serious stuff. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, you're avoiding them because you don't want to be proven wrong. That's all it is. It's okay.
I like some of Will Smith movies.
Okay. Well,
like which one?
I like what's that bullshit? Man in Black 1. I like that one. What else I've seen Will Smith? I like Hancock. Pause. What other Will Smith movie? Independence Day was fucking trash.
No, it wasn't.
Did you like Ali?
Yes, I did like Ali. I was watching it on like TNT or some shit. I gotta start watching movies on HBO. Yeah, Ali was cool.
How do you feel?
I don't like the movie where he was doing that fake ass African accent concussion
from him.
Huh? What's up?
You like high energy movies from him. You don't like
No, I don't really like action movies like that.
Let me ask you how do you feel about Denzel Washington?
Great. He's good.
But do you listen, here's the thing. I love Denzel. Denzel plays the same role in every single movie.
Yeah,
bro, you not finna discredit Denzel to hype up Will Smith. This is the shit I'm talking about.
Bro, I'm not.
This is the type shit I'm talking about.
This has nothing to do with Will Smith.
Nigga.
Bro, this man. It's funny because I always thought that until what's his name? Godfrey made a joke about this. He said Denzel Washington literally talks the same and acts the same.
He does.
In every single one of his movies.
Morgan Freeman do the same shit.
But look, it's Denzel Washington if he was a cowboy. It's Denzel Washington if he was an assassin.
Will Smith do the same shit too.
It's Denzel Washington if he was a plumber. It's literally just Denzel Washington in different occupations. He doesn't change based on the movie.
I feel the same way about Will Smith.
No, Will Smith does not play the same person.
I think it's a different story with
y'all better stop capping for
he immerses himself in the character that you're watching.
Like,
you really feel like
Will Smith.
Really him,
Will Smith can't be the same person in every one of his movies and play Ali. It's not possible.
Like when he was in Men in Black, I really felt like he was like a special agent investigating aliens. I'm like, he really ate that role.
And I love Denzel, but like, bro, he's the same guy in every single movie.
Who else you finna tear down to hype up Will Smith?
I'm not tearing him down. I'm not tearing him down.
Who Don Cheadle? Don Cheadle ain't that good no more. BG. Who else? Who let's have some names.
Hotel Rwanda Fire.
Oh, okay. Who else you finna turn down? Terrence Howard. He trash too now.
So you telling me Denzel doesn't play just Denzel Washington?
You telling me that Will Smith don't have a large majority of trash movies?
He doesn't. We proved that.
All right, well, let's move on. Have a blessed night.
Yeah, you tripping, bro. Like, all right. When Denzel,
somebody said don't forget to talk about Pokemon.
I can't wait for Denzel Washington next movie to come out so he could keep playing Denzel Washington. Because to keep it real,
if Will Smith come out with too many bad movies, he gonna have to change his name to last name to Washington. That nigga's washed. Yeah, nigga's trash.
Hate boner. Hey man, what about Pokemon? What are you talking about?
The DLC.
I didn't even know there was a DLC.
If you got both of the games, you got about two separate seasons. And the DLC has I think 200 Pokemon that weren't in the regular game, but the developer said they couldn't put these characters in the goddamn game. But they ended up adding them anyway. So hey man, y'all got it.
All right, okay. That's all I got for today, I think. So let me just wrap up some other stuff. Xbox games with gold for 2019 totaled $1,200. PlayStation Plus games totaled $900 for 2019. Take from that what you will.
That's weird because the Xbox games with gold for 2019 would complete trash the entire year.
I have noticed now that you mentioned that. I usually don't pay attention to this, but you know when you add all the PlayStation Plus games to your card, and then then again they stopped giving away all the games. They used to give away like 6 games, now they only give away 2. But
that's true. Yep.
The 2 games they give away don't even be really worth too much though. They say like $32. Like, come on, bro, $32, bro. That's trash. A lot of games be cheap as fuck, and they be trash.
Yeah, so take from that what you will. Also, Dell revealed an Alienware like portable device that can play PC games. Some people seem to really be excited for that actually. Oh yeah, there's that. And yeah, that's all we got for today's podcast. Oh yeah, it was a rumor about Red Dead Redemption 2 coming to the Switch also. So yeah, that's it. Y'all ready to get out of here?
You got to read
What's the
super
rumor
chats,
from
my
Red
guy.
Dead?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot we do that on this show. Hold on, give me a second.
Damn, 3-hour podcast. Do they appreciate this? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, we had 4 weeks off, right?
It's crazy.
So what you gonna do to fix this hate boner you got?
Okay, I'm gonna first of all, sir, I'm gonna need you to stop using the terminology towards
That's
me.
what it is.
Appreciate it so much. I don't hate Will.
I think you actually get turned on every time you get a chance to hate
Listen,
on that man.
the same way I feel personally. This is how I feel. I know y'all gonna get offended by this. I feel the same way Eminem benefits from being a white rapper. It's the same way that Will Smith benefits from being a black actor.
I just want y'all to note that Jack has not listened to Eminem's best albums, by the way.
Listen, yes, actually, I have, and I used to like Eminem before he came back. He should have stayed on drugs, by the way. Listen,
wow,
Wow.
if Eminem was, shit, DMX should have stayed on drugs. You hear that nigga first full album?
That's different.
No,
You can't put them in the same
the
category.
album that he made when at the end of his drug cycle was actually super mid. So
I
I'm
heard
just
Curry
saying,
DMX almost sent that nigga some heroin. Like, hold on, bro, you need to take a bump off this.
You said
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna send him some. Yo,
This ain't it. I need you to get back on that shit, dog.
When he recovered from drugs, his music was trash. But when he was like at the end of his drugs, also when he was still on them, that was trash too. It was like before that.
And I got a favorite saying I like to say, right? If Eminem was black, they'll call the nigga Hobson, right? So listen, they get praise for the
Kamikaze was fire though.
I'm not getting it.
Kamikaze was fire. Did you listen to Kamikaze?
Man, in the goddamn podcast. Goddamn.
See. When you ask Jack these type of things, oh, did you watch this Will Smith movie? Did you actually listen to Kamikaze?
I listened to the Eminem showing all that extra shit, man. I get it. Okay, I get it.
I bet you
okay?
do want the podcast to end. I bet you do want it to end.
God damn, shut up.
So you can stop getting this smoke. Shut up. All right, super chat. Vlone the kid said, let's get this year started with PS5 on top. Okay, Papa John said that Alienware UFO will kill Switch if the price is right.
It won't be.
Yeah.
Papa John said, thank you, Bond, for bringing reason into that 8th, 9th gen conversation.
You're welcome.
Glorious War said, pull up John Linman tweets from Digital Foundry. What did he say?
Nah,
it's something about that.
No, he's just giving his opinion on because you know how people saying it's gonna hold the Xbox back, so he's in that opinion. I don't recall any of them niggas making games, so I ain't listening.
Yo.
Oh boy. Flaffy 101 said Destiny and Watch Dogs held generations back. Fuck y'all talking about. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's saying they got held back because of the cross gen. Yeah, you can make that argument.
What games?
Destiny and Watch Dogs.
Oh yes, you're right, 100%.
But they weren't.
That smooth.
Yeah, but they weren't doing the last generation. They didn't do the scaling down. They did it up.
What you guys feel?
Right?
What you think about that smooth?
I don't disagree with that, but there was also examples of games that were that weren't held back and that had 360 and PS3 ports, and it just so happens the 360 and PS3 versions were just trash. Like Black Ops 3 didn't have a campaign for 360 and PS3. Fucking Shadow of Mordor didn't have the Nemesis system fully implemented in 360 and PS3 versions. The list goes on. So,
okay.
There's an.
In Green said, "What's good, people? It's the guru of Xbox, but you could also call me the xCloud commissioner."
You tried, dog. You don't need you to come back with another one, dog.
Okay. Laffy 101 said, "Remember, guys, Sony didn't reveal anything this month. According to Xbox, it's too late for them, and Sony is cocky again." I ain't gonna lie, people was acting like, you know, next gen was starting tomorrow, like, and Sony had no time to like reveal anything.
Cole Eastwood.
Oh God.
I see you tweeting him, BG.
Because I was like, yo, is it January or November? Because the people was acting like it was November. Right.
Oh, Magic got some crazy news. Oh no.
No, what's going on, bro?
Somebody sent me a message. It says on Rotten Tomatoes, Will Smith has 15 good to great rated movies and 27 subpar rated ones. You can continue.
I really can't. I really can't use. Okay, do you?
Rotten
okay,
Tomatoes always
okay.
rate movies bad. Though.
Hey, listen, I'm just telling you what I heard.
Okay, Jack. Let me ask you a question. Have you seen Dave Chappelle's last special?
Absolutely.
Do you know what it is on Rotten Tomatoes?
What is it?
I think last time I checked, well, at least when it first came out, it was a 0.
And that shit's
no,
classic.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Bro, when it first came out, they gave it a 0 because they didn't like the stuff he was talking about. Let me look it up.
So they got offended.
Yep.
Bro, whatever
is
the
there
reason.
anything in a Will Smith movie that's going to offend you?
It doesn't matter. They gave it a 0.
I'm gonna have to go look that up.
Let me look it up right now. I forgot what the name of it is.
Continue to read the super chat.
No. You don't get. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on. Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones. They gave it a 35. A 35. This is an amazing special. They gave it a 35. The audience, of course, practical people.
So I should go by the I should go by the audience. Right?
You know what practical people gave it? A 99.
Okay. So to my person that got that information, can you look up the audience reviews for those movies, please? Thank you.
I bet you it's higher than the critic reviews.
It probably is.
All right, then shut up. Yo, fat ass.
Well, the Xbox sold 49 million units, so everybody ain't playing with a full deck out there. BG,
your fat ass up.
I'm gonna let you live. Bitch.
Tavius Smalls said, WWP back. Smooth such a fanboy, but you can't never be mad at dude. God bless you all. Right. KW Fang said Resistance 4 launch PS5 title. Look forward to it. All right, I'm about to make a video and say a random person on my super chat confirmed Resistance 4.
No.
Everybody else was doing it.
Yeah.
That'll get traction too.
Did that happen on Twitter?
Yeah,
that'll get traction.
He said a random Twitter user. Oh, that's
you, man.
This man just got the joke.
You, man.
He just got the joke.
You crazy as fuck, yo.
He just got the joke.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was I didn't even bother clicking on the damn article, but I just see that like, what the fuck? Who makes it?
Yeah, I was like, they tweet.
And then I see Foxy video go up, and I'm like, oh shit! I just put oh man, I'm sorry.
By the way, Jack. I know you don't watch Star Wars movies, but like most people, okay, The Last Jedi. Most Star Wars fans said this is like one of the worst movies. Like not even for like. I mean, it's one of the worst movies in general, but definitely for a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
You know what Rotten Tomatoes gave it? A 91. People hated that movie.
So the practical people gave it a 91.
No, the critics gave it a 91.
So you don't agree with critics?
Not necessarily.
You're a video game critic, though, BG. Do you know that?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not a critic, so we shouldn't watch your. Shouldn't watch your. You one of the practical people.
I'm not. You can watch it. But I'm not saying you got to believe me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you could believe me if you want. I'm not saying you're obligated to.
Okay. But I'm obligated to believe the people that said that this.
But people who are everyday viewers of a movie grade movies differently than how a critic will.
I agree with that.
Okay, that's why the Last Jedi, even though to me it's one of the worst movies ever in general, forget Star Wars, it's just a plain bad movie, but somehow critics said it was amazing. Everybody hated it. So I'm just saying, if we going on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm just saying, bro.
Have a blessed night, BG.
All right, you stay blessed, bro.
Absolutely.
Hustle and Motivate said, turn your threshold to 15 on the expander gate, and on your 286S, it'll cut the background noise. Okay. See that's rich equipment talk. Jack don't know nothing about that. That's
now you were
you wouldn't know nothing about that. He's talking about talking about equipment you don't have. Stay in your lane. Stay in your tax bracket, Jack. You don't know
I
nothing
am
about.
broke though. I'm definitely. Hey, y'all hit my PayPal super check.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about the equipment he talking about. That's
if y'all want me to have one of them fancy mics like BG, y'all gotta hit my PayPal.
Yeah. Stay in your lane. You don't know nothing about what we talking about. This real man talk.
Twitch subs, bits. I'm taking all that.
Yeah.
Talk your talk, BG. Talk that rich man talk.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Tony with 25 says, shout out to Kid Smooth for doing some impromptu gaming with subscribers. Bond better take it seriously in Halo, or you might end up like Baltimore.
Yo.
Okay, that's actually funny. That's actually funny.
And Chris Wright just said, when Aerith got murdered by Sephiroth, had me depressed. Okay. Spoilers.
How can you spoil a 25-year-old game?
Hey, people. Hey.
Ain't that the joint just coming back out?
Yeah, and people will be mad about that right now. Like, oh, I never played it back then. This is my first time.
I know it's too late.
Yeah, but that part's not even going to be in this game.
Well, not the first part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be in the third part. Yeah. All right, let's do these outros. Jack, move with your fat ass.
You see it? What you mean by that?
Just go ahead, give me the outro.
This nigga BGM, why are you looking at my ass, yo? This is crazy. Okay, so all right. I wish we had an HR department. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Good podcast. Check me out. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Mixer, Jack Move Johnny, and I'm gonna try to get that anime reaction did this week. It's gonna be on Mixer exclusively because it's gonna be on Mixer, dog. So come through if you want to see it. All right.
Frame.
Hey guys, you can follow me on Twitch TV/FrameLoss. I was quiet this episode because I was having mic issues, but currently I'm playing through Legend of Dragoon, so come watch an amazing RPG.
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J-Mega Games. Everybody good and have a good night. Peace.
All right, Smooth.
All right, it's the Best Spot Kid Smooth. It's 2020. It's the year of me coming in strong. Make sure you follow me on Mixer, Twitter, and YouTube. Content gonna be crazy.
Hashtag year of Xbox.
Hashtag year of Bond. Smooth, you're gonna owe me by my calculations. Let's see. Gotta carry the 2.
Yo.
multiply by 5.
Yo, the joint they got in the
Smooth, you could end up owing me $440 by the end of this year.
Yeah, damn.
You know the manual calculators like accountants or bookies actually be using. I feel like
Yeah,
Bond
well,
got
yeah.
when they
The
type
receipt
out,
coming up out there.
type out the receipt. Bond got one of those in front of him.
You know I'm about to make a video about that shit. I actually do have one.
Bond, your outro.
Welcome to 2020, the year of Bond. Where I'm collecting $441 and change, including tax, according to my books. But thanks everybody for coming to watch. We'll be back regularly. Hit that like button, subscribe, favorite, share. Do all the things you can to support the podcast that are free. And if you want, you can join that Patreon too.
Shout out to Cycle for stopping by and Contra for outro.
Thanks for having me again, guys. Follow me on YouTube, Twitter, IG at Contraviction with an underscore between Contra and Viction.
All right, and we'll catch y'all next week. Hardhead winning this. I don't know if he.
Damn, this still Hardhead gameplay?
Yeah, man.
God damn.
Yeah, man, I had to give my boy some shine. Talking about.
You know Hardhead trash at 2K.
He might be winning. I don't know. My overlay is blocking the bottom score. I have faith in him. He probably winning. But we ain't gonna find out because we cutting it off now. Shout out to Hardhead. We out. We'll catch y'all next week.
Bye.
I need to redo my mic settings. Hold on.
Need to go watch a Will Smith movie.
Mad as fuck. Damn you.
I need you to watch Pursuit of Happiness.
I will. Is it on Netflix?
Is it on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix. Either that or Hulu. One of those.
Uh-oh. Seattle's threatening.